Anderson. Receiver coach and defensive backs is Roger Frank. Running backs and middle backer is the head coach, Craig Bishop. Superintendent at Elmwood is Tony Borton. Principal is Ty Traxler. Athletic director is Kevin Wolf, who's done a fantastic job helping us this week. Athletic trainer, Mackenzie Carpenter. Cheerleading coach, Jackie Rothbuehler. Elmwood's colors are royal blue and white. Conference is the NBC, the Northern Buckeye Conference. They are Division 5, Region 18. Rams are coached by head coach Jeff Sleecher. In his 6th game after taking over for Coach Crouch, Coach Sleecher is 4-1. Assisted by Eric Becker, Casey Heldon, Charlie Kelly, and Chris Kime. Superintendent at Northeast Local School is Nicole Wells. Principal is Alex Knapfziger. Athletic director Craig Rutter. Trainer is Emily Volmar. Stats, Sean and Kirsty Mack. Video, Mr. Eric Spiller. Rams colors is forest green and white. They are from the GMC, the Green Metals Conference. They are Division 5, Region 18. So wherever you are and however you may be listening, thanks to tuning in to tonight live from Elmwood High School. Coming up, this is Tinora Rams and the Elmwood Royals here in a OHSAA second round playoff contest. David Frank weather forecast. Sunny, 70 degrees here at Elmwood. Uniform colors, Elmwood going with all black with blue numbers and white trim. Rams all white, forest green numbers, and all white uniforms, forest green numbers, and black trim. In-game scoreboard sponsorship is the Drop Zone Pizzeria in Stryker and Ayersville. Pregame is Signs Excavating. Video sponsor is Bat and Stevens in downtown Jewel, Ohio. Again, Rams coming in at 8-3, where Elmwood coming in at 10-1. Take a brief timeout here. I think we're going to have the playing of the national anthem. We'll get our video issue straightened out as well for those of you watching on YouTube. Like I said, we're connected to the press box Wi-Fi, and from what AJ said, it's not cooperating very well right now, so we're going to try and get that bug worked out real quick. But hopefully we can bring you some Friday night football with some decent video quality. If not, as we said, you guys can always turn on the radio app, and that more times than not is 99% working. So beautiful night for football. Second round here, Elmwood and Tinora. In a couple of weeks, basketball season starts for the girls, and the week after, boys starts. Good luck tomorrow to the Rams All-State Cross Country members, Jackson Durfee, Paul Westrick, and Lauren Sattler. Those three have had a fantastic season, so best of luck to Jackson, Paul, and Lauren. Couldn't ask for better three kids. Coach Winsman does a heck of a job this season. So see what they're going to start the national anthem. So we'll pause here and have the national anthem played. playing of the national anthem by the... I'm trying to blast you guys' ears, sorry. Usually I turn it up when I play the national anthem, so I apologize for that. Playing the national anthem by the Elmwood Marching Band. Fantastic rendition here at Elmwood. Keith Brown with you. Coach Tony Fairchild, Dr. AJ, and Dr. Logan here, crammed up in the corner at Elmwood High School.
Packed in here tight.
We'll share the photo on our post-game article later tonight, probably early in the morning. Like last week, I completed and posted the article about 2:30 a.m. So not too many views at 2:30 a.m.
Tell you what a beautiful night, man. Geez, AD was saying there before the game. Doesn't feel like second week of playoff football. 70-degree weather, but man, what a beautiful night. This might not be such a great spot if it was later on in the football season when it gets a little bit chillier.
No, yeah, if you
wind kind of cutting through here would be a little chilly.
Week 12, it is 70 degrees at kickoff. Who would have thought?
That's almost unheard of around Northwest Ohio. Usually by this time, temps are at least looking like in the 40s. And
yeah.
to come out here tonight and have 70-degree weather, wow, perfect night for football.
I think I said this is about the same as like a Week 7 game,
yeah.
not Week 12.
Elmwood won the toss, and they said, hey, we want the ball.
Well, they're going to test the Rams defense right off the bat. So we'll see how we do here. And
that's what we talked about coming into this game. It's going to be a story of the Tinora Rams defense and the Elmwood Royals high-powered offense. You know, the Elmwood Royals have 3 studs and their quarterback, wide receiver, and running back. So we'll see how Tinora Rams defense is tested here early on.
All GMC kicker Jacob Bishop has the ball right at the 40-yard line. Got her teed up. Approaches the ball with the right foot. High end over end kick. Hits about the 15. Picked up at the 10. Across the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Pushed out of bounds.
Flag went flying clear out of bounds over there.
On the return, Alex Arnold. Arnold all lead selection at 2 positions. Second team.
As far as that went flying, I'm going to be guessing that was holding.
I'm guessing it's a block in the back or something.
Yeah, or
from where he threw it to where it landed.
Elmwood comes in, guys, averaging just a shade under 500 yards of offense. 498 yards of offense.
Block in the back on Elmwood. That negates a pretty good return.
Elmwood 236 passing yards a game and 262 rushing yards a game.
Well, we talked last week about being a balanced attack, Logan, and that's about as balanced as you get.
It is. And I tell you what, I'm excited to see this Elmwood Royals quarterback and Hayden Wickard. We saw him in the scrimmage, and he was just so surgical with the ball. He was picking apart the Ram defense. So that's going to be one thing here tonight is, Tony, you said it before too, the Ram defensive line is going to need to get pressure on him.
Yeah, I think that's going to be key. Those guys up front, playing a game again.
Wickard in the shotgun formation. Elmwood in the all black. They're going little trickery here on the opening play. Little backflip to Alex Arnold. Arnold across the 30. That's a 32. Gain of about 7 on the play. Snap came to Wickard. Kind of a jet sweep a little bit. Flip to him. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Oliver. Oliver carried a couple Rams, but got maybe a yard and a half out of that. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 2, maybe 3.
It'd be a big third down here for the Rams. They could force Elmwood off the field first drive.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We said we had a little bit of YouTube problems early on. Trying to get those fixed. Wickard shotgun, straight back, fires it far side. Ball's caught out there. Enough for a first down. Ball's hauled in by Micah Oliver. Oliver, second team all-conference wide receiver, 37 catches, 542 yards, and 6 scores.
Graziani on the tackle there, and it was almost kind of like he climbed over his back on that tackle and got flipped out of bounds on that one.
Just underway, 5:40 and counting here. Opening drive for Elmwood. Pass complete behind the line of scrimmage. Bowls forward for a gain of maybe 3 on the play.
Oh, nice tackle by Geisinger there.
Second catch by Micah Oliver on the drive.
A little bubble screen to the right side of the field there by the Elmwood.
Ball's on the far side hash. 2nd and 7. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Oliver next to Wickard. Quarterback keeper straight ahead. Across the 45, maybe to the 46. Going to be 3rd and 5 here for Elmwood. Second third down for the Rams defense here.
Elmwood really running up tempo right now to start the game.
Yeah, we got to tighten up the receiver coverage here. They'll throw another quick pass.
Straight backdrop looking, fires over the middle. Ball's caught. Mossbarger loses the ball. It's on the ground. I think the Rams have it.
Rams got it.
That's huge.
Mossbarger with the catch. Not sure if he just lost it.
Yeah.
Nobody was around him.
It was like he tried to put a stiff arm on the one Tinora kid, and then he bobbled it, and it just sat right in bounds there.
Yeah, I don't know if they couldn't tell who that was on the Tinora side, but if he got a hand on it as he tried to stiff arm him or what. But hey, either way, it came out. And the Rams got the ball here. Great field position.
Just inside the 50 at the 47. The Rams will take over. 9:36 to go here in the opening quarter. First drive for the Rams. Radzik breaks the huddle. He goes far side. 2 backs in the backfield. Dockenhouse and Schweinhagen. Graziani fakes a handoff, looking, has somebody out there over the head of Dockenhouse. Sails into the Royals bench.
Yeah, we've seen that the last couple of games. Graziani's always first throw of the game. He gets a little anxious there, and he had a little bit of time there when he was going to his right just to set his feet and throw, but he was just a little too high for Dockenhouse.
Got the nerves out there.
They can come back to that one. Gus Weather was wide open down the middle, guys. They let him go.
2nd and 10, Radzik, far side receiver, handoff, the backfield. Schweinhagen across the 50, falls forward to the 49. Gain of 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Rams offense.
Took a little bit of a pop there.
I was gonna say, number 50, Connor Sterling laid the boom on Schweinhagen.
Okay, he was going to pop through there for a couple extras. He kind of hit a wall there.
That's the thing in the playoffs. The further you go, the harder the kids hit.
Graziani under center. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse. Cuts it up. Gets to the 50. Still trying to fight for a couple yards. He does not get the first down. Well short. Dockenhouse was a gain of maybe a half a yard on the play, so it's going to bring up 4th and long for the Rams. Rams special teams come out.
There was just nowhere to go on that one. The whole Elmwood defensive line just clogged up those holes, and like you said, I mean, I ended up losing about a half yard.
4th and 5 from the Elmwood 48. Jacob Bishop, punt formation. 1 man deep for Elmwood. Bishop with the snap.
False start.
Kicks up. Nice kick. Hits at the 15. Ball's at field down there at the 10.
Nice.
Tackled back at the 5. We'll see where they spot the ball.
He almost lost that one.
I was going to say, that was very dangerous right there. He fielded the ball on that bounce.
Micah
Spot the ball at
Oliver.
the 10?
Micah Oliver, I assume, was a decent baseball player by the looks of that.
Fielded it like a shortstop.
If not, he should be.
I didn't think they would give him to where he fielded the ball at the 10, because he didn't really have control of that until it bounced backwards a little bit.
A little stiff breeze here at Elmwood, probably 10 to 15 miles an hour. 70 degrees at kickoff. Ball spotted at the 11. Wickard hands it to Oliver on the draw play.
Nice play.
Oliver with a minimal gain, maybe give him 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Royals offense.
Actually, they backed him up. May have lost one.
Oh, they did? Yes, you're right.
Yeah, this is the 2nd week in a row Tenora's faced a quality running back. Last week they faced Dane Nauman. This week it's Mason Oliver.
Wickard straight back, looking. A little bit of pressure, still looking. All day to throw, fires it deep. Has a man out there over the head of the intended receiver, Mason Mossbarger. Nice coverage out there by Cole Anders. 3rd and 11.
We talked about special teams, and once again, Jacob Bishop does his job, pins him deep. Got the ball started this drive at the 10. Hopefully the Rams defense can hold here, and maybe we can once again try to flip the field a little bit here.
Big 3rd down for the Rams. No score. 7:37 to go here in the opening quarter. Wickard looking over the middle. A little bit of pressure. Still looking. Now he's going to tuck and run. Draven Gaines grabs him and throws him down at about the 3-yard line.
Actually, it wasn't Gaines, was it? It was
Number 76.
Newsom. I think it's Landon Newsom.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Landon Newsom, yes.
Yeah, Newsom got him.
I just saw the big figure in
Yeah.
there with the 7 and the 6.
Nice play, a little spin move. He took a little spin move there and got around the offensive guy and got his hands on the quarterback and was able to bring him down.
You know, that sack right there was a true coverage sack. I mean, he had a lot of time back there, and those defensive backs for Tinora really stayed on the wide receivers from Elmwood.
4th and 17. Rickard has the ball blocked. Gus Weiler blocks it for a safety.
Huge play.
We've been waiting for that all year. Grady Gusweiler with a block at the 6:57 mark. Rams with a 2-0 lead.
And that one wasn't even close. That wasn't fingertips. He got that one.
Just about could have caught it.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to say, the punter's got his heels on the back, on the end zone, the back of the end zone there, because we had him fourth down from the 3-yard line, and he didn't have a lot of extra room, and Rams took advantage of it.
Rams are going to get the ball back.
We saw last year Gusweiler blocked probably 4 or 5 last season. This season, I don't believe he has any.
I
think that was the first of the season, so he was due for one.
He may have tipped one, but he hasn't had to block.
Perfect time to go get one, I guess.
Absolutely.
Basically just came unblocked. And
again, that goes to say how important special teams is. We've seen that so much this season, that whether it's either blocked kicks or punts and even just feeling the big plays on special teams have really decided a lot of outcomes for the games we've covered this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, a big play there for the Rams. Like Keith said, the Rams get the ball back here.
I'm going to tee the ball up. Usually you punt it sometimes on the safety, but Elmwood's going to look to tee it up here.
I think you get an option.
Yeah, you do get an option, correct. Teed up at the 20. Nice kick. Fielded on the run at the 35. Cuts to 40, 45, 50. 45, tripped up at the 40, falls forward to the 37-yard line. Caden Radzik with a nice return for the Rams.
I wasn't sure that they weren't going to add insult to injury there. He was only about one tackle away from taking it to the house.
A shoelace tackle at that.
Yeah, if he keeps his balance there, he's gone. There's nobody else left.
So the Rams with their second drive. Rams leading 2-0 on the block punt by Grady Gusweiler.
Excellent field position here.
Graziani drop, little screen. Grady catches the 35, falls forward to the 30, lunges for a first down at the Elmwood 25-yard line.
Actually, they're going to spot him a little short, Keith.
Yeah, he must have, I think his arm may have been out of bounds.
That's one on first down. I don't know you necessarily need to reach on that one.
Yeah.
I'd rather see a little bit better ball security on that. If it was third down or fourth down, I could see it, but got lucky there.
Second and short. Call it 2nd and 1 here for the Rams. Graziani under center. 2 backs in the backfield. I formation. Handoff straight ahead. Grady Gusweiler gets to the 25. Should have a first down. We're going to see. Officials timeout on the field. Far side official says it's a first down.
Boy, no room up the middle right now for the Rams. Got to work on that.
6:30 and counting here in the opening quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Rams up 2-0. Coach Fairchild has to get the rosters under the light here.
One of these days I'm going to have to bring my glasses with me. I'm getting too old for this stuff.
Anders spinning across the 20 to the 15, falls forward to about the 13, maybe even the 12.
Once again, just about broke that. He just spun. A guy got a hold of his jersey and spun him back around again. If he had
Fooled the cameraman. I lost where he went there.
Me too. Last week, Anders took the first carry, 76 yards for a touchdown for the Rams.
Whenever Anders gets the ball, it's just like he I don't know, finds these little crevices in the
like
line, and he just squeezes right through.
1st and 10 from the Elmwood 12. Shotgun formation for Graziani. Gives the ball to Anders. Cuts it outside. Falls forward to close to the 5-yard line. May spot it to 6. Gained about 6 on the play for Cole. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 for Tinora.
Tinora's really done a nice job at utilizing Cole Anders the last couple weeks. There we saw him come in motion and get the ball on a jet sweep. Last week he lined up in the backfield at running back, and so really incorporating him here late in the season for the offense for the Rams.
Yeah, we were wondering where Cole was at most of the year, and he's made his presence felt here the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's really stepping up in the absence of Brandon Edwards, who's once again not playing this week.
Graziani under center, 2 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver, Radzik. Inside handoff. Hit it to 5. Dockhouse with maybe a gain of 1.5 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3, we'll say.
Guys, this is big for the Rams. They got to get this one in the end zone. I mean, I know we got Jacob Bishop there with, we kicked the field goal, but it's windy out. A lot of things can happen. And
a 9-0 lead looks better than a 5-0 lead.
Rams need to punch this in.
2nd and 3 for the Rams. False start again, I think, on Tinora.
Timeout.
Oh, we have a timeout. Timeout on the field. Rams take a timeout. Timeout on the field is brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza. We'll take a brief timeout, and we'll be back right after this.
Clubhouse Pizza in A is your small-town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams.
Back here at Elmwood, Rams with a 2-0 lead, 4:29 to go here in the opening quarter. Knocking on the door again. They have a 3rd and a long 3 at the Elmwood 5-yard line.
Well, we were just kind of discussing right before we came back is what Tinora does here if they don't get it. If it's close, do they go for it, or do they take the field goal and make it 5-0, which is, like AJ said, an odd score to kind of be at.
You don't actually have to get a touchdown. You can get a first down. It looks like about the 2. Graziani under center. Keeps the ball and actually goes nowhere. Maybe lost a half a yard.
Looks like they're going to try to kick it.
Going to bring Jacob Bishop out to attempt the field goal.
That was good coverage by that defensive end there. He kind of stepped outside of the quarterback to take away the pitch, but then stepped back in on him and got him. So
I was just going to say the same thing. He did a nice job. That's one of those as a quarterback. You got to read that quick. Either get the ball out quick or get it upfield quick. And I think Graziani hesitated just for an extra step.
Only about a 24-yard attempt for Graziani, or for Bishop. Kick is high, and it's good. So 3:46 to go in the opening quarter. Jacob Bishop with a 24-yard field goal attempt gives the Rams a 5-0 lead on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Batten Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Batten Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Batten Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season. Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Back at Elmwood, Rams with a 5-0 lead. It's not the bottom of the first. There's 3:46 to go in the first quarter.
I was just going to say that we're not giving the score to the World Series game.
Bishop with a low line drive kick, fielded about the 10. Waiting for the blockers to set up across the 20, 25. Knocked down.
Submarine there by Rostai.
Up to 27-yard line. So Elmwood comes out trailing 5-0, 3:40 to go here in the opening quarter.
Uh-oh, looks like Micah Oliver out there who returned the kick is limping around out there.
Oh, does he the one just return the kick?
Yeah, he's lining up out at wide receiver there.
Yeah, Rostai took his legs out bad, man. That looked kind of looked bad. He come down low on him.
Tell you what, you take a helmet or a shoulder pad off that shin, and it does not feel good.
Hayden Wicker.
Oh, no. Quarterback
keeper across the 30, 35, 40, 45. Pushed out of bounds by Gus Weiler. First down for Elmwood.
Dockenhouse bit on the inside handoff. Then he was able to get around the outside there. Dockenhouse has got to make sure he keeps his eyes on the ball.
Well, we talked about it before the game with Wickard. Is as much as he is a pocket passer, he can burn you in the run game too.
404 yards rushing with 5 touchdowns, 71 attempts. Near side hash, first down, gives the ball to Oliver. Oliver gets to the 45 where he's pushed back. Gain of 1 yard on the play.
Tell you what, watching that play, it was almost identical, but they actually handed it off there. And Dockenhouse did not bite on that one. He was all over the quarterback.
Yep, absolutely. I saw the same thing, AJ. I was like, well, he did the job there, stayed home. And that's one of those things, Logan, where we talk about do your job, right?
Yes.
And he was the last play where he kind of got burned on the outside. He was peeking down on the inside where he shouldn't have been.
2nd and 9 from their own 44. Pass out here caught near side, cost a 50-45. First down, tackled by Anders. Alex Arnold with the reception. Second team wide receiver.
Alex Arnold was another wide receiver we saw during that scrimmage. He made quite a few big plays against Tinora earlier in the year.
Ball's all the way down to the Tinora 43. Ball's on the near side hash. Booker gives the ball to Oliver, tries to get outside, gets outside. 35, 30, 25, 10, 5. Touchdown, Mason Oliver from 43 yards out.
Wow, that was a blown defense on the Rams there. Nobody maintained the outside there, so they just took off.
Oh, yeah. Elmwood had quite a few guys blocking outside on the edge there, and there's confetti blowing all over here now.
Somebody just shot that off. I don't
think the guy's got to clean this up later.
It's like blowing all over the field, man. Maybe you do that on a non-windy day, but
extra point up, and it's good. Thomas Neeson with the extra point. So, 2:43 to go here in the opening quarter. Elmwood Royals 7, Tinora Rams nothing. We'll be back after this time out.
Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams.
Usually we have a minute between kickoffs. They're like doing it at 35 seconds. Short line drive kick. Radzik scoops it up at the 17, across the 20, 25. Tackle just short of the 30-yard line. Brody Reynolds on the tackle for the Royals. Rams behind 7-5, 2:38 to go in the opening quarter. Rams knocked on the door. Their last drive came away with just 3. Had a chance to get 6. Had to settle for 3. Elmwood answered with a touchdown drive capped by a 43-yard Mason Oliver touchdown run. Here the ball's on the near side hash. Graziani under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Tight formation. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse. Tries to take it off the left side. Cuts it back up inside. Knocked to the ground. Gain of about 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you what, Elma's doing a nice job of, just like we talked about, doing their job. Linebackers are scraping down the line. Not much room to squeeze through there.
That's something, too. Even the defensive line is running horizontal on those outside toss plays that Tinora keeps running, and they're just sprinting right down the line, and there's a swarm of Royals just all over the Rams running backs right now.
Wow, I think this is one of the first. I mean, see, I'm watching Elmwood. It looks like they're playing a 5-man front, like a 5-2 almost.
Graziani back to pass out over the head of Gus Weiler as he's knocked to the ground. Bring up 3rd down for Tinora.
Come on, Graziani, we need those passes, buddy.
Okay. That's something, too. If you're going to win this game, you got to be able to throw the ball, especially with these 2 defenses here tonight.
There's a couple of them. I mean, Dockenhouse was open earlier. He overthrew him. Gus Weiler was open there and overthrew him. You got to get the ball down, let the guys catch it and run.
I think Graziani's just got to get the jitters out here, and he's got to get rid of them quick here and start completing some balls.
Yeah, absolutely.
3rd and 7 from their own 32-yard line. 1:51 to go in the opening quarter. Elmwood 7, Tinora 5. Ball's on the far side hash. Graziani, straight backdrop. Now under pressure, he's flush, fires it out there, has a man. Anders caught at the 40, across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Nice play by the Rams there. First down, Rams.
That was a little better. Graziani stepped right up inside the defensive end to come upfield and was able to keep his eyes downfield, find Anders open.
I really like that, too, because he felt the presence of the defensive line from Elmwood, and he stepped up into the pocket and made a throw on the run there. That was an excellent job by Graziani, and that's what we said. He just needed to complete a pass, and there you go. He completed one right there.
Yeah, big first down there to keep the ball, keep the clock, or the ball on the Rams side of the field.
3rd and long, big completion. 1st and 10. Ball's at the Tinora 46-yard line. Near side hash, Graziani, inside handoff, Anders cross the 50, 45, 40, 30, caught from behind at about the 21-yard line.
Radzik was out there. Whoever was guarding Radzik outran him. Radzik couldn't get his hands on him to block him.
It's like Elmwood just vacated that whole area. Anders hit. I mean, there's a couple good blocks, but there's just no one left over there from the Elmwood defense.
Kind of the same play we saw last week that Anders took to the house. He was gone there too. He just could not run him.
Yeah, a little bit faster on the defensive side tonight. 1st and 10 from the Elmwood 24-yard line. Ball's on the far side hash. Graziani under center. One back in the backfield. Dockenhouse. Jet sweep to Swinehagen, and that goes nowhere. Loss of 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, Logan, just like you said, again, Elmwood just kind of scraping down the line there, and everybody's staying put there. Still got confetti flying around here. Every once in a while, a little piece flies by.
Well, the wind's blowing just enough out here. They just keep circulating up in the stands. Tenora's got to hurry up here. 10 seconds on the clock.
Final play of the quarter. Play clock just ahead of the game clock. Anders tries to tuck it up inside, gets across the 25, maybe to the 24. Minimal gain. Rams are going to start the quarter with a 3rd and long. We'll be back on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 7-5 Elmwood on top. Stay tuned for an exciting second quarter coming right up after this.
Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com, or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TenoraRams.com.
Back at Elmwood High School here at Royal Stadium. Elmwood with a 7-5 lead. Yes, 7-5. Grady Gusweiler with a safety and Jacob Bishop with a field goal. Mason Oliver for the Royals had a 43-yard touchdown run. Shotgun formation on this 3rd and 11.
Gusweiler.
This is Gusweiler and a Wildcat. Gusweiler takes a snap, takes it near side, 30, 25, 22-yard line. First time we've seen that this year.
That's something different.
You know, I like the play call coming out of a break like that, almost getting Elmwood off beat. But I mean, he only picked up a couple yards. But I mean, I like the thinking and the thought behind that.
Bringing Bishop on for
on 4th and 8. Bishop has the wind behind his back.
Well, kind of sideways, I think, more than behind his back.
Ball will be placed at the 31.
Let's peek out back at the flag here.
41-yard attempt.
Well, then maybe that's why they ran it to the left hash, to give him a little extra room.
Jacob Bishop definitely has the leg. Kick is up, it's wide. The snap was a little low, which I think threw the timing off. Nice job by Graziani to actually get the ball down, but I think the snap had a little bit to do with the kick. Elmwood dodges the bullet. 11:14 to go here in the half. Royals 7, Rams 5.
Well, the Rams are going to make a little bit of adjustment defensively and try to contain the outside. That's the only thing that's hurt us so far is a couple runs around the outside, around the end. defensive ends are going to do a better job containing and letting our linebackers pursue. But
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that's something too. Tinora is a very much force team where those ends have to get upfield and force everything back inside. That's why it's called the force. But those last couple times, the running back for Elmwood was able to bounce it, and that's why they ended up with the touchdown.
2 backs in the backfield.
Little better there.
Hand off to Alex Arnold. They've actually lost a yard or 2 on the play. Lost of 2 by Elmwood. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Royals offense. Thanks again for everybody for being patient with the video. Seems to be a lot better than what it was at the start. So 2nd and 12. Ball's on their own 18-yard line. Far side receivers Alex Arnold. 3 receivers near
Gotta
side.
tighten up.
Wicker with the snap. Fake handoff. Pass out here. Caught by Micah Oliver. Micah across the 25, close to the 30-yard line. Going to be just short of a first down.
They're giving him the first down.
Are they?
He's slow to walk up from that one. Graziani laid a licking on him.
He's hobbling.
So Micah Oliver coming over.
Looks like maybe an ankle injury.
I'll hop over here to trainer's table. First down, Elmwood. 1st and 10 from their own 30. Royals up 7-5, 10-20 and counting here in the first quarter. Quarterback keeper by Wickard, and he took a lick by a couple Rams there. I don't know if that was a busted play or design play, but
it looked almost like a read option type there, and Wickard should have went down right away, and he stood up trying to hobble, and Rostai came in there and lowered a shoulder on him. Those are not the hits you want your quarterback to be taking.
No, we've talked about that time and time again with the Rams. When you get stood up, you know there's going to be 2 or 3 more green helmets coming your way, and it's going to hurt.
2nd and 8 from their own 32. Wickard gives the ball straight ahead. Minimal gain on the play there. Another run attempt by Alex Arnold.
Good job by Gusweiler. They're coming in, making the tackle.
Huge 3rd down here. 3rd and 7 from their own 33 for the Royals. Ball's on the near side hash.
Tony, take away that Elmwood rushing touchdown to the outside last possession. I mean, really, both defenses have shut down the run to this part of the game.
Yeah, it's nothing.
2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Wicker just went over there to verbally give the play. Shotgun formation. Oliver behind Wickard. Wickard straight back, looking, fires deep. Has a man out there way over the head of the intended receiver, Lex Voska. 4th down. Rams defense did hold.
It's like Elmwood's bringing on the punt team.
Wickard will be back in punt formation. Last time we saw Grady Gusweiler come through unblocked. Knocked the ball through the end zone for a Rams safety.
Pretty sure they'll know where number 4 is at this time.
Wickard was punting into the wind. Radzik and Anders back at the 30-yard line. Wickard will punt from about his 25. Snap's good. Kick. Short end over end kick. Hits at the 40. Scooped up at the 35. Across the 50 to the 45. Pushed out into the Rams bench. Caden Radzik with a nice return for Tinora. See where they put the ball down at.
The 46, Keith.
1st and 10 Rams from the Elmwood 46. 8:49 to go in the opening the second quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. It is 7-5. Royals up by 2.
You know, that safety and then the field goal after the safety, you know, it's 5 points, but, you know, you kind of like, well, then as soon as they score a touchdown, they'll be back in the lead. But, you know, it's just one of those things. You've got points on the board instead of being at 0. So, a couple big plays there.
Ball's on the far side hash for the Rams. Graziani under center, man in motion. Anders comes near side. He sets. Straight ahead. Swinehagen across the 40. Tackled at the 35. Gain of 11 for Cole Swinehagen. 1st down Rams at the Elmwood 35-yard line.
That's the first time the Rams have ran the ball up the middle and got positive yardage, I think. I mean, that was pretty much right up the gut.
I think that was probably the Rams' first run of the game that they got over about 5-6 yards.
Tell you what, Swanhagen, he's been running the ball pretty hard tonight. I've seen a couple of times where he's not exactly lowering his shoulders and running people over, but he's hitting hard. He's hitting with the force of a truck.
Rams have the ball on the far side hash and the all-whites. Anders goes far side. He sets at the wing position. Pitch goes to Dockenhouse. Takes it over the right side. Gain of about 2 for Dallas before he's knocked down at the 33-yard line of Elmwood.
I'll tell you, Elmwood's defensive ends are doing a fantastic job of making the runners cut up. So kudos to them for now.
Just under the 8-minute mark here in the second quarter. Royals on top 7-5.
It's really hard to see those scoreboard. Really hard to see those numbers too, Keith.
Oh, the Blacks.
when they get out there away from us, it's kind of hard to see it.
2nd and 9 from the Elmwood 34. 3 backs in the backfield. Graziani gives the ball to Anders. He is going nowhere. Loss of 3 on the play for Cole. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tinora offense.
Not sure what happened there, Keith. That kind of looked like a busted play. It took forever to develop.
Actually, they're going to spot it much better than I thought. They're going to put the ball down at the 35, so it's 3rd and 10 for Tinora. Approach the 7-minute mark here in the half.
Just looked like, I don't know if someone missed a block and it just took forever to develop, and Camden Endicott, number 10 for Elmwood, just filled from linebacker and made the play.
Ball's in the center of the hash. Graziani fakes a handoff to Swinehagen. He's under pressure. Brought down.
Jeez,
Loss of 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th and 12. Special teams for the Rams come onto the field at the 6:42 mark.
A lot of white jerseys standing around watching on that one, guys.
Yeah, there wasn't much blocking happening.
Yeah, not a lot of blocking took place.
At this point, Tinora Rams' offensive line's got to step things up here a little bit.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job last week, and right now the offensive line's kind of getting manhandled by Elmwood's defensive line.
Bishop back to punt at the 50. Mossbarger at the 10-yard line. Good snap. Flag on the play. Bishop tries to kick it to the corner. Goes through the end zone. See what the flag is. The line of scrimmage, basically, so it's probably a legal motion on Tinora.
I don't know.
Ball went, unless they were lined up off sides.
Yeah, it could have been a legal formation or something like that. I don't know. If you looked at the play, I don't know. Our whole left side of our offensive line looked like they were way back off the line, so maybe they busted them for an illegal formation.
I'll make him kick it again, actually.
You know, if I
I
were
think
them,
I would just take it at the 20.
I would too. Knowing Jacob Bishop, I don't think he's going to make that mistake again, and we've seen him time and time again.
They're taking the ball down there.
Yeah.
I was going to say that would be the better choice, because Jacob Bishop's he's known to kick him in that coffin corner.
Saw it last week twice. Pinned Highland inside the 10 twice. So the Elmwood offense will take the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 6:10 to go here in the half. Elmwood over Tinora 7-5, courtesy of a Mason Oliver 43-yard touchdown run. Wickard, shotgun formation, 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Oliver back there. Wickard fakes, has a man wide open, catches it at the 50, 45, stepped out of bounds.
Oh my gosh. How did that happen?
Mason Mossbarger.
Right, bit on that pump fake on the quick out. And never recovered.
I know how that happened. How did he run out of bounds?
That too.
That was an easy touchdown there if he just would have stayed in bounds there.
Yeah. There was nobody from Tinora there. He just helped Tinora out there by running out of bounds.
6:02 to go here in the half. 1st and 10 from the Tinora 40. Wicker looking to run under pressure. Grady Gusweiler brings him down back at the 47-yard line. Loss of about 9 on the play.
It didn't look like a true blitz. It's almost what we call a green dog, is where the linebackers fill in late if their guy has no responsibility. So nice job there by Gusweiler.
Guys, I see Javen going off the sideline. He's limping a little bit.
We lost a 6. 2nd and 16 from the Tinora 46. Wicker, straight back drop, fires it out here, has a man caught by Mossbarger to the 40 to the 38-yard line. Got most of the lost yardage back. It's going to be 3rd and call it 8.
That's a big down for the Tinora. If they can force Elmwood to punt here, what a huge, play.
5:24 to go in a half. Elmwood with a 7-5 lead. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Ball's on the near side hash. Wickert fakes to Oliver. Little slant over the middle's caught. Should have enough for the first down, and he does.
He is really limping right now.
Yeah, they taped that ankle up, but I don't know if he's going to be able to.
He's still staying on the field. Oh, there he goes.
Micah Oliver's like, get me back out of here. They taped it up. Wickert hit him right on the numbers on the little 7-yard slant. Enough for a first down, gain of 10 on the play. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Shotgun formation.
Get to him, guys. Come on.
Looking, fires it out there. Both dropped. Wide open out there in the flat.
He heard their footsteps there, fellas.
Mason Mossbacher doesn't.
Gains to step up here and get to that quarterback.
Wickert sends 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Empty backfield. Fires it over the middle. Ball's knocked away.
Nice play there by Rostai.
Rostai. Pass was intended for Lex Voska. He was popped.
This is 4-down territory, no doubt.
See what Coach Bishop's going to do here. As soon as he's going to go for it.
I don't even question it. They're going to go for it.
4th and 6 from the Tinora 24.
This is one of those statistics we looked at during the podcast, guys. This is one of those.
4-down territory, yep.
3 receivers far side, 1 near side, empty backfield. Wickert straight back drop, looking under pressure. Going to tuck it and run. Now he fires it deep in the end zone. Receiver falls down. No flag.
He just tripped and fell, guys, from what I saw.
Rams are going to
Luckily,
hold.
too, because he was burnt a little bit.
Turnover on downs. Rams get the ball back.
I don't know if he was burnt. He just turned and fell down.
He had gotten by him. That's why there's no question to me there was no pass interference because he wasn't even in arm's reach.
Elmwood fans aren't liking it, but yeah, he just looks like he tripped and came down to the ground.
Goes Mason Oliver out there, actually. So Rams, with 4:08 to go in the half, get a chance to drive down and take the lead either with a field goal or a touchdown. They trail by 2, 7-5 here.
No, not only did they stop him on 4th down, but how lucky are they to get out of that with not giving up that touchdown?
Oh, my gosh.
Elmwood have 7 points on the board right there.
Yep, absolutely.
That's that play where everybody Mossbauer just somehow stepped out. Graziani with the fake. Fires deep on the far sidelines. Got Gus Weiler out there. Catches the 50, 45, 40. Pushed out of bounds at about the 37, 38-yard line. Nice play action by Graziani. Hit.
Oh. Yeah, nice play. That nice throw. What Tenora's got to do here is stretch that defense out a little bit. Let's see if their defensive backs can cover.
There's another ball in the air for about 30 yards, 35, and beautiful ball there by Graziani and had Gus Weiler right wide open.
Elmwood 39 is we're just under the 4-minute mark here in the half. Rams trail 7-5. Ball's on the far side hash. Break the huddle with a tight formation. Graziani goes under center. Swinehagen in motion. Inside handoff Dockenhouse. Dallas gets to the 35-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play.
Good hard straight ahead run there.
It's nice to see the Rams pick up about 4 on that carry because before earlier in the game they're only picking up maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Rams do get the ball to start of the half here in the second half. Be nice to see Tinora just in the quarter with points and then leave Elmwood with almost no time left. Graziani fakes again, straight back drop under pressure. He's going to tuck it and run. Drop for a 2-yard loss out there on the far sideline.
I think that's one that Graziani's going to stick that one out in the pocket. It looked like he had enough time there if he would have just kind of relaxed, but he got kind of spooked and ended up tucking it and running, and it just didn't end up getting any yards out of it.
It'll be 3rd and 7 from the Elmwood 36. 2:45 and winding here in the half. Elmwood with a 2-point lead at 7-5. Only score was a 43-yard touchdown run by Mason Oliver. I think it was midway through the first quarter.
Need the Rams to convert here. If the Rams can convert, that keeps the clock running. And
Anders in motion, goes far side. Graziani fakes it. He's going to tuck it and run straight ahead. Going to be short of a first down by about 3 yards. Picked up 4, needed 7. It's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout on the field. Elmwood. That's their first of 3 timeouts. Each team now with 2 timeouts. 2:19 to go in a half. 7-5 Royals on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Fantastic weather here at Elmwood. Who would have thought in week 2 of the playoffs we would be standing outside basically doing a broadcast inside the press box. What Coach Schleicher wants to do here, 4th and 3 from the Royals' 32-yard line, 2:19 to go.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those little bit of tough decisions. You know, if you go for this and you don't convert, you're given,
Elmwood somewhat of a short field.
But if you punt it and you kick it in the end zone, you're only gaining 10 yards.
12. You gain 12 yards.
Yeah, 12 yards. So, I think I go for it here and just, convert it. I mean, that's just it. Just pick your play here, get something quick out in the flats as a pass maybe, and
see what Coach Helton has called up. Radzik, your near side receiver, 2 backs, Weinhagen and Dockenhouse. Graziani's going to go under center. 4th and 3. Inside handoff to Anders. Snuck through somehow. Cole Anders wiggled his way for a first down. Wow.
I did not see him get through there at all.
Holy moly.
Looked like he was tied up in the backfield, and Cole slithered through, picked up the needed yards. First down Rams, 1st and 10 from the Elmwood 28. 2:10 and counting here in the half. Rams trying to put points on the board to take the lead. Anders with the handoff again, this side time over the left side. Anders picks up another good chunk of yards, maybe about 5, maybe 6 on the play. Going to be 2nd and 4.
Going back to that Cole Anders conversion on 4th down, I mean, just looking from afar, seeing that play develop, you're like, there's no way he's getting this, because there was no hole there.
Hit a brick wall.
Elmwood guys there, yeah. I don't know how he did that.
I was thinking the same thing. That's not the play I would have called there, but it worked out for him.
2nd and 4, 3 backs in the backfield for the Rams. Anders with the ball again, across the 20, falls forward to about the 16. He's going to have another Tinora first down.
Minute 24.
1:24 to go in the half. Rams definitely in field goal range now.
Have plenty of time. Minute 24, 2 timeouts left. They can take their time here a little bit.
Rams are definitely riding the Cole Anders train here to end the half.
Not too much time, Casey. Come on now.
Play clock is at 15. Rams still have plenty of time. They break the huddle. Radzik, your near side receiver. Ball is on the far side hash. Graziani under center with 2 backs in the backfield. Fake pitch, inside handoff to Anders again. Cole still slithering his way. About the 12-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Maybe 5. Probably we'll call it 5.
They keep going back to this where Graziani fakes toss to the left, and then he turns it, almost does a 360, and then hands it off with Cole Anders running back through, and that's kind of his specialty play, but I'm surprised they keep going back to it.
It's working.
That was another one that kind of developed a little bit slow, and there wasn't really anywhere for him to go, and yet he still got 5 yards out of it, 4 yards.
Unfortunately, you go to the well too long, and that well runs dry, so you got to be careful here.
2nd and we'll call it 6 from the Elmwood 13. 54 seconds to go here in the half. Rams trail by 2, 7-5. Rams with 1 timeout remaining. Elmwood has 2. Rams going right to left in the all whites. Elmwood in the all blacks with the royal blue numbers and white trim.
Guys, I tell you, this is about the way we thought this game was going to go. Logan, you and I were talking about this before the game. This is either going to be a punch fest or somebody can take off and run with it. I'm not surprised, but this being I'm a little bit surprised by the score being 7-5, but that's kind of what I expected.
Ball's on the far side hash. Graziani goes under center. 3 backs in the backfield. Graziani fakes a handoff. Straight back drop. Looking. Fires out there in the flat. Off of Anders' helmet. Caught. Dropped, actually. That just had interception written all over it.
Oh, my God.
So the ball falls to the ground.
Here too. I'm not sure. Oh, never mind. They're waving it off.
I'm going to pick it up as a tip ball, so somebody probably jarred the receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 7 from the Elmwood 13. 45 seconds to go here in the half.
That was a nice job by Jacob Geisinger from Tinora. He's an offensive lineman, and he saw that ball up in the air, and he immediately took on after it and made sure it was incomplete. No one intercepted it.
I think he was trying to catch it, and it's a good thing he missed it because we didn't want to catch that there.
Huge 3rd down here for the Rams. Graziani straight back, fires a slant over the middle, caught by Gusweiler. Touchdown Rams. 13-yard reception by Grady Gusweiler.
That was a bullet, guys.
From Dominic Graziani, the Rams grabbed the lead 11-7.
He caught that outside linebacker right as he turned to look to see the guy he has to pick up, right at that perfect time that could not have been thrown at the more opportune moment.
Excellent job. And that's something we haven't seen Tinora run a slant like that for
I can't
quite
tell
a few
you.
weeks. We used to hit that a lot at the beginning of the season, but, man, to come back to that, excellent job there.
Bishop's kick up, and it's good. Rams lead 12-7. 41 seconds to go. Elmwood has 2 timeouts remaining. Bishop has the breeze behind him. We'll like to see Jake just kick this into the end zone and not give Elmwood a chance to return it. That touchdown is brought to you by the Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out after the game. If you're at home or you're here listening or watching, stop out after the game. Have some ice-cold drinks and some of those Okie Tavern world-famous wings.
Well, let's just put that whole series in perspective here. You know, Elmwood should have had 7 points on the board. Tinora gets the ball, drives down the field, convert on 4th down, and they end up scoring on a touchdown. What a change of momentum here. I mean, it's absolutely taken the noise out of the Elmwood crowd here.
That's that pattern is something you see quite frequently in the NFL, like a little 7-10 yard slant that Graziani just hit him right in the numbers.
That's literally a timing. It's a timing route. You just time it to when you got to know when he's going to break to the center, and you got to let go of the ball just so as he cuts inside that defender, and that was the timing was perfect on that.
Bishop, little squib kick, rolls to the 20. Across the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Pushed out of bounds on the near side. Mason Oliver on the return. Elmwood has 2 timeouts and 34 seconds to work with.
I don't think that's how Tinora planned for that to go.
Probably almost be better off just having Bishop kick it deep into the end zone.
I don't know. I don't know that I squib kicked that one because it just doesn't take enough time. And typically on a squib kick, if they do field it, they get it sooner.
See what Hayden Wickard and the offense can do here in the final 34 seconds. Wickard looking, fires one out here across the 50, caught at the Tinora 46 for 9-yard completion. Clock stopped with 29 seconds to go.
Don't bite on that little quick out and up here, guys.
2nd and 1, 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Handoff to Oliver. Gains up top, down below. Gusweiler. Oliver did lose a yard. Going to be 3rd and 2. Timeout on the field with 24 seconds to go in the half. Rams lead 12-7.
I think Elmwood thought they were going to sneak a first down there and get a first down, stop the clock, and then reset and go quick, and I didn't get the first down.
Exactly what I was just thinking.
Got shocked there.
Still, with Elmwood's got, 1 timeout left, they can definitely still manage to work halfway across the field because they run that up-tempo offense and they signal plays in. So it's no Tinora Ram offense where the quarterback's got to run back and forth 500 miles during the game.
Liberty Center with a 7-0 lead. That was a first quarter score, and Antwerp and Jefferson were tied at 7 towards the end of the first quarter. Here, a 3rd and 2 with 24 seconds to go in the half. Rams with a 12-7 lead. Ball's on the near side hash. Wickard looking, still looking, fires it out here. Ball's into the bench, incomplete. It's going to be a 4th and 2. 20 seconds to go here.
Nice coverage by Graziani there.
Yeah, but I tell you, man, Javen Gaines he was doing everything he could to get to him, and he was literally standing right beside him, and he couldn't get his hands on him.
3rd and 2 from the Tinora 47-yard line. Each team with 1 timeout here. 20 seconds to go.
This could be it for the Royals here in the first half.
Wickard, shotgun formation. 2 receivers near, too far. Wickard straight back drop, fires it out here. Passes caught by Mosbarger. 40, 35, 30. First down Royals with 14 seconds to go. Pushed out of bounds at the Tinora. Right now we'll call it the 30, but they're going to bring it back to the 32-yard line. Elmwood probably has 2 plays left and a timeout.
Played a little bit too soft there on a 4th and 2, guys.
3 receivers far side, 1 near. Passes it far side end zone. Just out of the reach of Mason Mosbarger. Wicker just throws such a pretty ball. Wow. Just overshot Mossberger in the near side end zone by about a yard.
Yeah, a yard or two, a little bit too far on that one.
I've been really impressed, though, with the Ram defensive backs here as of late. I mean, they've been sitting right in the hip pockets, especially with a wide receiver like Mossberger, who's excellent, first-team all-conference in their league. And Graziani was right there, right in his hip pocket, so even if the ball was on board, I don't know if he would have completed it.
I was looking to see if Micah Oliver was back out there, and I don't see him. 8 seconds to go and a half, 2nd and 10. Ball's on the near side hash. Wickert looking, fires a deep far side end zone. Ball's over the head of the intended receiver.
Now they're going to get one more shot.
Alex Arnold.
This is where I think you put everyone on the goal line and don't let anyone cross it.
Took a bit of shot after that.
He did.
Pass got off there.
Read my mind, AJ.
I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to send Gusweiler here on a blitz, and I'm not going to give him time to stand there and let him throw the ball.
Don't want anything to develop. There's 3 seconds to go, 3rd and 10. 12-7 Rams here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. That timeout. Elmwood and Coach Bishop take their final timeout. Give Coach Sleeser and staff figure out what they want to do defensively. And, yeah, you don't want to give Wickard any time to set back there and just throw one deep in the end zone. Never know what's going to happen on those plays.
Yeah, it's get some heat on him and see if he can make us, throw an errant throw.
I think this is a situation, too, where you back, obviously, all your defensive backs up, but almost like you were saying, give Grady Gusweiler the autonomy to just kind of roam around and hit whatever gap he wants here. Give him no responsibilities except go after that quarterback.
Antwerp 13, Delphos Jefferson 7 now.
Columbus
Grove 21, Northwestern 10.
The only thing I'd be worried about is like a quick handoff up the middle or something, then a little lateral back to somebody crossing like a.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they run some kind of trick play here.
Yep.
Final play of the half. Wickard in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Now Oliver breaks out to be the 4th receiver. Wickard looking, fires it near side, has a man out there, passes, intercepted at the goal line. Carter Gilliam across the 15, 20, 25, 30. Still on his feet. 35, 40, 45, 50. Gilliam still going.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Gilliam, that's going to give Bishop a chance for a field goal.
That was a late hit there.
That was, yeah.
Carter Gilliam smoked over here at the 45. That's going to
that'll give the Rams a shot for a field goal for sure.
It's going to put the ball at about the 28-yard line. So Gilliam made something out of nothing. Carter up slowly, walking to the far side bench over there. No time left in the half. Rams basically with the free play here.
Yeah, that was a pretty cheap shot.
Yeah.
I mean, Gilliam was giving himself up out of bounds, and I don't know who that was from Elmwood. It absolutely smoked him. That was unnecessary there.
Yep, and and this could end up costing them 3 points. I mean, you never know.
We saw something that we're not going to get into the discussion, but we saw Brandon Edwards thrown out of the game earlier this year for something that was not even close to that.
I think so.
I never thought about that, Keith. If they decide to throw him out of the game, flagrant. He could be ejected, and you're looking. I think it's number 1 because that's who they're standing there talking to. Is Mossberger, and if that's the case, that's huge for Elmwood.
Here is 12-7.
He does not look happy.
Figure out what's going on.
Where are they going?
What's going on? That was a post.
But regardless, I feel like it's got to, unless it's assessed on the kickoff in the second half.
It's a defensive. It's a defensive penalty after the play. It doesn't matter. They should still get the chance to kick the ball, right? I need an official that's listen. If there's anybody listening, to call in and explain this one to me because I'm not real sure what happened here.
Mr. Lieb's usually on it. He'll send us a text on.
I'm sure they're saying it's a dead ball foul, but the half can't end on a defensive penalty.
Must be
period. End of story.
After the whistle, personal foul is my guess. What they're going to assess on the second half kickoff.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's got to be assessed on something. They're not just going to let that one fly.
We'll be back with the BSN halftime report. Rams, regardless, take a 12-7 lead into the half. We'll thank a couple of our sponsors and be back with the BSN halftime report. We'll figure out what's going on and be back right after this.
Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-6894.
Back here at Elmwood High School. Welcome to the BSN halftime report for your sporting good needs. Get a hold of Mr. Jim Garris at BSN Sports. Go to TenoraRams.com, click on sponsors. All of our sponsors' information is located right there. Scoring summary of the first half, Rams with a 2-0 lead at the 6:57 mark. Grady Gusweiler broke through on a punt attempt, blocked the ball through the end zone. Rams with a 2-0 lead. Came back on the next drive. Jacob Bishop with a 20 broke off over the left side of his offensive line, got free for a 43-yard touchdown run. 2:43 to go in the quarter. Elmwood was on top 6-5. Neeson applied the extra point to give the Royals a 7-5 lead as we headed to quarter number 2. The only scoring in the second quarter was right before the half. Grady Gusweiler hauled in a Dominic Graziani 13-yard touchdown pass with 41 seconds to go in the half. Bishop added the extra point. Rams taking a 12-7 lead into the half. And guys, first half thoughts.
Well, it's kind of going to be a slugfest. We kind of talked about that.
Literally a slugfest.
we thought it was going to be kind of this, and that's kind of where it turned out to be. Rams been playing well. Elmwood's been playing well up front. The Rams haven't been able to get their running game going too well. Did a little bit there on that last drive, but the same thing with Elmwood. They haven't been able to get the running game going.
Yeah, I mean, Tony, you said it too, and I think to this point, like I keep saying, if you're going to win this game, you got to throw the ball. Both teams having a tough time establishing the run game, and you take away the Mason Oliver long touchdown run. I mean, there really hasn't been any movement other than the passing game for both sides. But nonetheless, Tenora's just been resilient. Like I said, that one series for them to go from essentially Elmwood supposed to be scoring a touchdown to Tinora putting 7 points on the board. Huge swing. And, I mean, that could be a game changer right there, especially in playoff games. It's the team usually who makes less mistakes. And so far, Tenora's played pretty good ball. And it was good to see Graziani, quarterback for the Rams, get into a rhythm there in the second quarter. You know, the first quarter, you could tell he had some jitters, and he was just kind of overthrowing and putting a little too much on the ball, but really doing a nice job of settling in there and leading the Rams offense.
Yeah, this has really been the whole bend, don't break sort of game for the Rams. Aside from a few kind of broken assignments where they've gotten outside a little bit and ran the touchdown in, they haven't really had any mistakes. I wouldn't even necessarily call it a mistake. It's just they got the better of the Rams' defense there. They did a good job, Elmwood did. But going into halftime here, you got to be proud as the Rams to be up 12-7 on a solid Elmwood team like this.
Yeah. And the penalty guys, I don't even know what happened. I never saw the referee signal anything, so I'm not sure if they picked the flag up or if they're just going to wait till the second half to decide to do it. I mean, I kind of lost there.
They should have at least announced something so the press box could tell. Everybody here on both sides is probably wondering exactly the same thing that we're wondering. We're assuming that the 15-yard penalty was after the play was over, so the Rams do get the ball the start of the half, so Elmwood will kick off from the 25 to start the second half, we think. That's unofficial.
I've always been told that you can't end the game or a half on a defensive penalty. Now, if it was a dead ball after the play, then maybe that changes things. I don't know. We all thought that was going to move the Rams into field goal position, and maybe for Jacob Bishop, and maybe give him at least give him an opportunity to kick the ball.
It would have been a long field goal attempt, probably 40, 42 yards, but as we seen in the past, Jacob definitely can hit that.
Yeah, we know Jacob Bishop's range. I mean, we've seen him try attempts in the 40s, and word around the street is he nailed a 50-yarder at practice, so he's definitely got the leg on him. And
he bounced a 50-yarder off the crossbar, didn't he?
That was 48.
48
that was
yards?
at Hicksville, the last week. So the Rams are taking a 12-7 lead into the half. Area scores: Columbus Grove 21, Northwestern 10. That's at the half. Delphus Jefferson Antwerp tied at 13 at the half. Mansfield 14, Defiance nothing. That's at the half. Lima Central Catholic 27, Delphus St. John's nothing at the half. Van Wert 13, Perkins 8 in the second quarter. Liberty Center dominating Liberty Benton 27-0. And that's all the area scores we have. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Until then, we're going to thank our fantastic sponsors. Rams take a 12-7 lead into the half over the Elmwood Royals. We'll be back after these brief timeouts.
Clubhouse Pizza in A is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. The law office of Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria, where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams. The Fired Stone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In 2021, the Fired Stone Tavern was voted to have the best pizza in the area. Now, in 2022, they've been voted as the best burgers around. Fired Stone Tavern is the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the big game? Stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and much, much more during the week, with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give the Fired Stone Tavern a call, 419-785-4015, or order online at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to all the Tinora teams. Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
The Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Batten Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Batten Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Gares for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940. Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams! Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higby Embroidery is your place. Higby Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at MaumeeTitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern Wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing, rather than going to the gym merely To work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com. Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes. October 22nd, 2022. Mark that date on your calendar. The Tinora Athletic Boosters is happy to announce a night at the races. 7 p.m. at the Defiance VFW. Be sure to get your tickets from the Boosters. Buckeye football is on, but don't worry. We'll have the game on the TV so you won't miss a snap. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the Rams' teams or organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Find out more by visiting the Tinora Athletic Boosters on Facebook. The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live.
Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Tonight's the night for high school football here on Tinora Rams Live. Here with a call of all of the action is Keith Brown.
The Atten Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new, state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new, eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Atten Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. The Atten Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
Clubhouse Pizza at Nay is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza at Nay will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza at Nay has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams. Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at FairchildFamilyChiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at MaumeeTitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season.
Back here at Elmwood, Rams with a 12-7 lead as we go into start of the third quarter here. Check some scores around the area where we have a chance. Crestview 17, Patrick Henry 14. All these are halftime scores. Antwerp and Delphus Jefferson tied at 13. Defiance, probably the shocker, leading Mansfield 14-0. Columbus Grove 21, Northwestern 10. Van Wert 13, Perkins 8. Lima Central Catholic 27, Delphus St. John's nothing. Liberty Center 27, Liberty Benton nothing. Here, Rams with a 5-point lead at one time. The score was 5-0, then 7-5. Looking at the halftime numbers, Rams with 12 first downs, Elmwood with 9. Rushing-wise, Rams with 87 yards in the first half, and Elmwood with 49. Passing yards, Tinora with 72 yards passing from Graziani. Elmwood with 121 for Hayden Wickert. Rams with 159 yards in the first half, and Elmwood has, let me add up my Tinora math here, 170 of total yards. Relatively penalty-free first half. Rams with 1 penalty and Elmwood with nothing. Looking at the score summary in the first half, Rams on top. The Rams started the scoring with a safety, Grady Gusweiler, 6:57 to go in the first quarter. Gave the Rams a 2-0 lead. Rams came back with a Jacob Bishop 24-yard field goal to lead 5-0. Mason Oliver broke off a 43-yard touchdown run towards the end of the first quarter, 2:43 to go in the quarter. Extra point was good. They led 7-5. And right before the half, Grady Gusweiler hauled in a perfect slant pattern from Dominic Graziani. Extra point by Bishop was good. Rams led 12-7 as we're getting ready to start the third quarter. And to start the third quarter, the Rams will get the ball. First half was very well played first half on both sides of the ball for Tinora as well as Elmwood as well. And you're going to have to think, guys, that this is probably one of the better defenses that Elmwood has saw through the first 11 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. The Rams defense is tough, and they can, they're proving that they can stand with anybody toe to toe, but hopefully they made a little bit of adjustments. They can get a little more pressure on the quarterback. But we did get a clarification on the penalty there at the end of the half. That will be assessed on the kickoff. It was after the play, so that's why it's being assessed on the kickoff to start the second half.
And you guys were kind of talking, too, about Tinora defense being one of the better defenses Elmwood's faced all year. I was looking here, and the lowest amount of points they've been held to is 21 all season. So typically a team that's going out there and looking at some of these games, week 1, 45, week 3, 53. They've thrown up 68 points in a game. So Tinora defense, I mean, for the most part, really holding strong. And I believe, what'd you say, Elmwood had about 150 or so yards of offense?
Yep, 100, well, actually 169 is what I added up.
And
I mean, that's impressive. Tinora Rams, we talked about it 2 weeks ago that, whoever had to face Tinora in the first round of the playoffs is, don't count Tinora out. And here they are again, standing toe-to-toe with a very, very good Elmwood team.
That's something, too. Elmwood, looking at also at their stats, they're averaging 498.5 yards a game. So that's pretty impressive half from the Tinora Ram defense. 500
yards of offense for a high school team. I mean, I don't care if you're NFL, high school, college. You're putting up 500 yards of total offense. That's impressive as heck.
It's probably going to win you, honestly, 90% or more of your games putting up that type of offense, as long as your defense holds strong.
Yes, as we've seen Hayden Wickert and his crew work throughout the first half, you can see why these kids set records in conference this year as far as numbers. So just a precise, like, scalpel-like offense for Elmwood and quarterback Hayden Wickert, who was actually second team as a quarterback. I didn't actually look at see who was first team quarterback, but
I was trying to think of who else is. It's the Northern Buckeye Conference. Yeah,
yes.
They have a quarterback. I believe, I can't remember if it's Lake or Case Booz, one of the Booz brothers, because the other one graduated. It might be one of them, which they're a good athlete as well. But I mean, that just goes to show how good that conference is.
Yes, if you're Hayden Wickert and you're a second team quarterback, and he's probably the best quarterback that we've seen so far, close to Carson Ultimus. I mean, Wickert just stands back there and just a pretty ball.
Delivers a real nice ball, and Rams have been doing an okay job of, making some catches or making some stops. On the catches. So just more of the same in the second half.
Coach Fairchild with a mic adjustment.
Sorry.
Elmwood's going to kick from the 25 due to the end of the half penalty that Carter Gilliam intercepted the ball at the goal line, returned it all the way down to close to the 40-yard line for Elmwood. Gilliam was slammed out of bounds. They ruled that the penalty took place after the whistle had already blown. And when we went, I did, you guys went down too. The wind here is very strong. You see the ball's already blown off the tee twice here. Ball's teed up at the 25-yard line. Rams with this one deep man back. A little short squib kick taken by Ross Guy at the 50, going backwards. Fielded about the 50, wound up all the way back to the 43. Fell forward to the 45, so the Rams are going to start 1st and 10 from their own 45.
Not sure where he was going.
I think he was kind of looking for a wall that really never developed. You almost be better off just falling on the ball and keeping it right there.
You just got to field that ball and get what you can get. I mean, he ended up taking losing probably an extra. Honestly, it's not as back as far, but an extra 5-10 yards or so.
Yeah, if he just takes that, just picks it up, just runs towards the sideline and gets what he gets, like you said, Logan, get out of bounds. I did see Micah Oliver out here, Keith, come up the sideline here on crutches.
It's a big loss for the Elmwood
Royals. He is
Royals.
done for the game. It's a huge loss. Rams take a 12-7 lead here to start the quarter. Straight ahead, Anders across the 50, close to the 45. Going to be just 2 yards short of the first down. Rams again milking that play for all they can get out of it so far.
More of the same from the Rams, huh?
If it's working, hey, I assume they're trying to set something. I mean, it's working, that's great. But you can also have a couple other plays in your playbook that you fake that play.
I was going to say, looks like that well filled back up, Tony. You alluded to it earlier. I mean, you run that play too many times, the well dries up. I think they refilled that well at halftime.
Put a little bit of water back in there, huh?
2nd and 2. Ball's on the near side hash. For those of you listening on radio, Rams are going right to left in the whites. Elmwood in the all blacks with the white numbers or blue numbers, white numbers. Graziani with the keeper tries to take it far side, and he is going to get hit at the line of scrimmage hard. Maybe lost a half a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and a long 3.
Actually, you're going to give him about a half a yard.
Did they? Holy smokes.
Yeah,
they did.
Gave him about a half a yard.
I even cleaned my glasses before I came tonight. So it's going to be 3rd and we'll call it 1.
We talked about it earlier as how well, still the defensive line and linebackers for Elmwood just keep flowing so well down the line, and they're all right there, and there's just nowhere for them to go for the Rams on the outside.
3rd and 1. Graziani takes it straight ahead, breaks through the line, first down to the 40, falls forward to about the 38-yard line. Graziani, gain of 6, maybe 7.
Nice little sneak up there, walked up there, silent count, snapped the ball and took off. Nobody was even ready.
Takes off towards the sideline, gets the play from interim offensive coordinator Casey Heldon. Casey, I believe, was all-state defensive lineman for the Rams in 2015.
I think so.
Along with our partner here, Mr. Logan Bailey.
Defensive lineman and now calling offense.
1st and 10 from the Elmwood 38. Graziani under center. Anders in motion, comes near side. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff straight ahead to Dockenhouse. Gets close to the 35-yard line. Gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Rams. 9:45 and winding here in the third quarter. Rams with a 12-7 lead on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
The Rams are doing what we talked about, Keith, and sometimes your best defense is a good offense, and just keeping the ball rolling and just plugging away, getting first downs, and running the clock off.
Perfect Tinora offense is to keep the ball away and chew up about 6 minutes of clock and put points on the board.
Amen.
2nd and 8. Graziani with a fake.
There he is.
Looking, now he's chased. Across the 40, 35-30, 25-20. Graziani again making something out of nothing. No flags on the play.
There's some hard blocks.
There was some nice backside blocks. A couple people got blown up there.
I'm not sure who the receiver for Tinora was coming from the backside, but he was wide open, and if Graziani had maybe another second or two, I think he's going to hit him for a touchdown because there was nobody around him. I couldn't tell if it was Gus Weiler or who it was, but he was wide open.
Gain of about 16 for Graziani. 1st and 10 Tinora from the Elmwood 20. 9 minutes and winding here in the quarter. Third quarter, Rams lead by 5. Straight ahead, almost no gain on the play. Graziani tried to sneak it through there. About the third time we've seen that so far tonight.
Yeah. So they're going to go ahead and give him about 3 yards.
Boy, oh boy.
2 or 3 yards.
Man, somebody else needs to call some plays here because...
Wipe your glasses off, man.
Wow.
Must be the lights reflected in your eyes.
Something. Looked like he went nowhere to me, I guess.
I'm right there with you, Keith. I didn't see much.
I didn't see him get that far. Obviously, he gained, 2.5 yards, so 2nd and 8. Ball's on the Elmwood 18. Getting close to the 8-minute mark here. Play clock's at 7 as the Rams break the huddle. Radzik, your near side receiver, enters in motion. Graziani snaps it with 1, takes it far side. Heads towards the marker. Across the 15, falls forward to about the 12.
Guys, I'm going to be honest here. It's great run Graziani. You got to stop running Graziani. I'm telling you. He's our quarterback, and if he goes down, things change drastically for Tinora Rams. They need to stop this right now. I mean, I love the play call and love getting them yardage, but I'm going to put it out there. We gotta go back to our running backs.
It's a very risky game they're playing right now.
3rd and 3 from the Elmwood 12.
If he runs it when he has to, that's fine, but
Graziani inside handoff to Grady Gusweiler. Bounces off a couple tacklers. Falls forward for a first down, close to the 6-7 yard line. First down Rams. 1st and goal Tinora from the Elmwood 7. Rams going no huddle. Gusweiler with the handoff again. Caught. Falls forward for a gain of 1 on the play. First time we've seen the Rams go quick like that tonight.
That's something I kind of wished. I know they didn't pick up a lot, but to have 2 plays lined up, run back to back, that's something you need to almost throw off. And that's something, too, a lot of college teams you see now is they control the tempo. That's another factor to the game, especially on the offensive side. And we've seen that tonight with Elmwood, and sometimes it gets the defense off their game.
Don't get a chance to sub a player or two if you need to. So a 2nd goal from the Elmwood 6. 6:45 to go. Rams lead 12-7. 2 backs in the backfield. Radzik one-on-one coverage near side. Swinehagen cuts it up inside, falls close to the goal line.
About the 1 yard line, it looks like.
Going to be 3rd and goal from
right about just inside the 1, maybe. Not right on the 1, it looks like.
It's probably 2 down territory for the Rams.
I don't know, Keith.
Swinehagen goes out.
I'd probably kick the field goal and go up 2
scores.
scores.
Then it would make it a 2-score game. I guess I didn't think about that. Looking up the scoreboard now.
See what the Rams offensive line can get that push. Hunter Bosselman, second team all GMC. 2 backs in the backfield. Graziani under center. Graziani flips the ball. Dockenhouse caught in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. Rams tried to go wide, and it was blown up. 4th and goal from the Elmwood 5. Rams are going to bring Bishop on the field for a chip shot field goal. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter.
Well, that is one situation there. I mean, on the 2-yard line, that is one maybe runs Graziani with a quarterback sneak.
That's what I'm thinking. You've been running it all the way down the field, and now you want to try to pitch it outside. That's not the play call there.
Bishop with a 25-yard field goal. Kick is up. Good. good. Bishop nails it from officially 24 yards out. Rams grab a 15-7 lead. 5:17 to go. Let's hope those points don't come back and haunt the Rams later. We'll be back after this brief time out.
Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker offers the area's best pizza, wings, subs, and calzones. In fact, Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza in 2020 and again for 2022. From pickle pizza to pilot bread to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something special for their fantastic customers. Order by calling in Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or in Stryker at 419-990-2525. Hours of operation close Monday, Tuesday through Thursday, and Sunday, 4 to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday till 9. Drop Zone Pizzeria now with 2 locations, downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Stop in at the Stryker location for a bite of ice cream. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria where online ordering is available. And remember, the Drop Zone Pizzeria says go Rams.
Back here, the Rams have to settle for 3 at first and goal. To settle for 3. Bishop has the ball teed up at the 40. Wind at his back. Approaches the ball. Little short right foot kick. Across the 20. Rolls to the 15. Across the 20. 25. Wow. Dockenhouse takes out his frustration. Right there on the return man, Alex Arnold. So with 5:13 to go here in the third, Rams with a 15-7 lead.
Well, the Rams did what they needed to do there, put together about almost a 7-minute drive. Did get points out of it, however, it was not 7. But
as you guys said, that Elmwood does have to score twice to take the lead.
Well, or once in a 2-point conversion.
Or a 2-point conversion, true. Oliver takes the handoff across the 20, 25, 30. Tackled by Rostai at the 33-yard line. Going to be second and short. Gain of about 7 for Mason Oliver.
I don't know if you guys saw that there, but Javen Gaines about tackled the quarterback and the running back on that handoff. Just a little bit slow there, but he was right back in the backfield.
Wickert gives the ball to Oliver. Oliver, 35-40. Out to the 44-yard line. Big chunks of yardage for Mason Oliver. Results in a first down for Elmwood.
Looks like Elmwood made a little bit of a halftime adjustment there, and I'll see if the Rams can regroup here.
4:42 to go in the quarter. 15-7 Rams. Pitch to Oliver again. Across the 45-50, down to the Tinora 46-yard line. Gain of 9 for Mason Oliver. Oliver came into the game averaging just over 10 yards a carry.
2 missed tackles there by the Rams. They had him lost yardage again.
They forced that ball inside, and the linebackers just missed the tackle.
Yeah.
Wickert gives the ball. This time he keeps it.
Missed the tackle
the 45.
again.
Wickert falls forward to the Tinora 40. Second and short results in a Hayden Wicker first down for the Elmwood Royals, and they're making this drive look very easy.
Geisinger has missed like 4 tackles in this drive. He comes in there, he's flying in there, he's just missing the tackles.
1 receiver near side, 2 far side. Oliver takes the handoff across the 45, falls close to the Tinora 35-yard line. Going to put him down officially at the 36-yard line.
You know, I just said it earlier, tempo, and what is Elmwood doing here? They're running up tempo, and the Tinora defense, you can tell, is getting a little gassed out there right now.
2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Ball's on the near side hash mark. Mason next to Wickert. Wickert pump fake under pressure, looking, fires deep in the end zone, has a man out there, tackled in the end zone.
Take the pass interference. That's a great play.
Dominic Graziani grabbed a hold of the intended receiver, Mason Mossbarger.
That's a great defensive play. I know it's a penalty, but he was burnt, and that's a touchdown if he doesn't do that.
High school is just a 15-yard penalty. NFL, the ball spot at the 1-yard line.
Correct.
Graziani, I think, again, the Rams fell for that pump fake by Hayden Wickert.
But again, the Rams defense has got to get pressure on Wickert. He's just standing back there. He's got time to throw that ball. That takes a lot of time to develop, and he's getting time to go.
First and 10 from the Tinora 22-yard line. Ball's on the near side hash. Wickert fakes a handoff, fires a pass out there, near side, caught on the sidelines by Cannon Endicott. First reception of the game for Endicott. He's going to have first down for Elmwood.
I think the Rams might need to call a timeout here and kind of regroup a little bit.
Yeah. There are a lot of guys' hands on their knees right now and tired. And
yeah, should have called a timeout before this, but
first and 10 from the Tinora 11. Man in motion, Wickert gives the ball to Oliver. Oliver tries to bounce it outside, tackled at the Tinora 9-yard line, gain of 2, 2nd and 8. 3 minutes, approaching the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Rams with a 15-7 lead.
see Graham Askins limping a little bit now too.
Precarious at this point for the Rams.
Dockenhouse needs to get upfield on this play. They're going to try to bring it outside.
Wickert straight back drop, fires it out there. Man, wide open, caught into the end zone for a touchdown. Cannon Endicott. 9-yard touchdown. .242 to go. Rams still lead by 2. Elmwood going to go for 2 as the confetti goes flying again. Empty backfield. Wickert, receivers everywhere. Straight back drop, looking. Wickert under pressure, looking. Fires out there, incomplete.
huge stop there.
Receiver out there. Lex Vasca.
And on that play, guys, the Rams got a little bit of pressure on Wickert, made him move his feet.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like you said earlier, Tony, I feel like the Rams got to try to squeak in a timeout there, especially as tired as they were getting, and they were just kind of discombobulated.
Yeah.
It's almost like they just needed to regroup, and you stated it right on the money.
Yep. Well, tighten it right back up there, boys.
2 minutes and 31 seconds on the scoring drive for Elmwood, and they just made that drive look way too easy.
Yeah, Elmwood got the ball, and from the start, they put their foot on the gas pedal. They were running no huddle, just pushing that ball down the field. And I don't think Tenora's ever had a situation like that for an offense to this season. Usually there's a lot of downtime in between plays, but not here. And you could tell Elmwood's offense was in shape and ready to perform and drive down the field quickly.
Rams had a 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Dockenhouse was dropped for a 4-yard loss, had to settle for a Bishop field goal. And Elmwood bounces right back and marches right down the field in under 3 minutes to cut the lead to 2. 15-13, ball's teed up at the 40. 2:42 to go here in the quarter. Oh, squib kick, the 40. Rostai falls on top of it as it goes through his fingers. Rams are going to start out here at the Tinora 33-yard line. Looks like they're going to put it down at the 33. See if the Rams can answer the Elmwood drive. Obviously, the Rams' offense is not as precise as what the Royals' offense is.
I'd like to see the Ram offense get back to what they were doing in the first half. It was working. They had the lead going in, and coming out of the second half, they really utilized Graziani in the run game a lot more, which, like Tony was saying, you don't want to do that. You're one hit away from leaving him out of the game and a huge loss.
Graziani straight back drop, looking under pressure, flushed, sets up, fires, has a man out there, picked off. The receiver was open, but the ball was underthrown, intercepted by Brendan Heiser. So Heiser with the pickoff, and the Elmwood Royals are ready to roll. The big momentum swing right there, as you can tell, the crowd right back into it.
Yeah, that's a pass that Graziani wanted to run all the time the last drive, and that's one where he needed to tuck that and go because Graziani was not open on that play at all.
Ball's on the far side hash. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Wickert shotgun formation, fires it out there on the far side. Pass is complete. Couple tackles broke across the 45-50 to the Tinora 44-yard line.
I'm not sure what happened to the Rams tackling, but we haven't tackled anybody this half.
Alex Arnold, the reception. Oliver with the carry across the 45 down to the Tinora 43-yard line.
Rams defense got to step up, make a play here, make a stop.
Fires it out here. Passes caught to 45 across the 40. Goes Mossbarger. It's going to be just short of a first down. Flag back there. We're going to have a personal foul, rough or late hit on the quarterback. It's like a big tidal wave of momentum suddenly shifted in the favor of the Elmwood Royals.
Mr. Schleischer's got to call a timeout. It's simple as that. You got to call timeout and stop this momentum.
Something too. I mean, Ram defense is just not stopping Elmwood at all, and Elmwood's just working their way down the field. They're running that up tempo, and the Rams just have no answer at this point.
And the Rams are there, just not making tackles. We've had the running back or everybody tackle in the backfield several times, just not being able to make a tackle here.
First and 10 from the Tinora 23. Wickard shotgun gives the ball. No, he fakes it. Quarterback keeper straight ahead across the 20. Another flag on the play. Holding on Elmwood's going to back them up 10. Rams still have the lead here. 1:44 to go in the third quarter. It's 15-13. You would think of last 7 minutes is not a single thing going right for the Rams, but they still have the lead.
We talk about momentum being such a huge factor in the game, and I mean, if you didn't know any better, you would think Tinora was down right now, just the way that things are being handled, and Elmwood marching down the field and the fans getting into it. So Elmwood's definitely got the momentum on their side.
Like I said, the Rams are there on these plays. They're just not making the tackles. They got to wrap up as they hit, and start taking running backs down in the backfield.
Backs them up 10. It's going to be first and 20 from the Tinora 33. Wickard fires out here through the arms of Mossbarger.
Boy, if Cole Anders had been looking, that would have been a pick six.
Cole had been heading the other way about 65 yards.
Now this is the time for a Rams defensive stop. Elmwood's behind the chains, second and super long.
Yeah.
This is the time you got to come up with a huge stop here.
Well, they've got the Rams really gun shy on that little screen play. They're afraid of that out and up play.
Oliver with the handoff. Nice open field tackle by Grady Gusweiler. Tackles Oliver at the 31-yard line. Could have been much worse than what it was.
We almost missed another tackle there. It's just our guys got to break down on defense. We're really off balance when we're going in to tackle Elmwood's players.
Gain of just 2. It's 3rd and 18. Big play for the Rams defense right here with 1:10 to go in the third quarter.
2 down territory, no doubt about that.
Looking, fires out there in the flat. Passes caught by Oliver. Tackled about 12, maybe 10 yards short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 12, actually. Tackled by Gusweiler on the play. 50 seconds to go here in the quarter.
4th down stop here for the Rams. Big play.
Play of the game so far as we head to the end of the third quarter. Oliver has 3 receivers near side, 2 far side, open backfield. Fires it out there. Pass is caught at the 6-yard line. Mason Mossbarger, 4th and 12. Mossbarger over the middle. 1st and goal, Royals from the Rams 6-yard line.
The Rams have got to figure out how to get pressure on the quarterback.
Wickert gives the ball to, he fakes it, straight ahead, takes it in for a touchdown. Hayden Wickard with a 6-yard touchdown run. 13 seconds to go in the quarter gives the Royals the lead.
Well, the Royals capitalized on the turnover there and marched right back on the field. The Rams are completely on their heels right now. I don't know if they've got the wrong defense called, but man, whatever. It's kind of joke around. It's almost like the Royals put some Vaseline on their shorts or something on their pants going in. We just can't seem to bring anybody down right now.
See if they're going to go for 2 here. Royals up by 4, 19-15. Trying to increase that lead to 6. Put the ball on the far side hash. Wickert, shotgun formation. Takes the ball, looking, fires in the end zone, wide open for the 2-point conversion. Nobody around. Cannon Endicott. Royals lead 21-15. We'll be back with just 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Back here at Elmwood, Rams saw the wheels fall off the apple cart here in the last 5 minutes. Back-to-back touchdowns by Elmwood, and just like that, Royals lead Tinora 21-15 with 13 seconds to go in the third. Another little squib kick. Anders takes it at the 35. Double team tackle at the 37-yard line. Rams, 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter, now trail Elmwood by 6, 21-15.
Kind of curious why Elmwood keeps going back to the squib kick, and they keep giving Tinora the ball at about the 35, 36-yard line. It's something kind of unusual. You think they'd try to boot it deep and get better field position.
Yeah, they got the trust in their defense right now, and they're just telling the Rams, go ahead, try to beat us here.
Graziani under center, two backs in the backfield. Pitch goes to Schweinhagen, cuts it up inside, across the 35, close to the 40. Gain of 3 on the play, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We're going to head to the fourth quarter. Royals now lead the Rams 21-15. We'll be back with the exciting fourth quarter right after this timeout.
The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In 2021, the Firestone Tavern was voted to have the best pizza in the area. Now, in 2022, they've been voted as the best burgers around. Firestone Tavern is the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the big game? Stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and much, much more during the week, with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give the Firestone Tavern a call, 419-785-4015, or order online at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to all the Tinora teams.
Start the fourth quarter. Rams face a 2nd and 7 from their own 40. Graziani pitches it to Dockenhouse. Dockenhouse cost a 40 to the 41. Gain of just 1 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Tinora offense. 3rd and a long 6.
Guys, we haven't gone back to that little short pass. Just get the ball out and let them, let the receivers run. Usually, they haven't done that since the first half.
Yeah, we'll run like a play action where you get a guy out in the flats, kind of almost like a levels type where you got guys right in the flats, about 5 yards deeper than that. We really haven't seen that, like you said, since then.
3rd and 6 from their own 41. Graziani shotgun formation, has 2 receivers near side. Anderson motion goes to the far side. Graziani, quarterback keeper, across the 40. Upended at the Tinora 43-yard line. Gain of just 2 for Graziani. It's going to be 4th and 4 for the Tinora offense.
This is a punt. There's no doubt about that. I don't understand here, guys. I'm getting a little confused myself. But, the Rams defense needed some help here. Take some time off the clock and, let them rest because the D-line's getting a little tired out there.
Bishop going to punt into a little stiff breeze here in Elmwood. 1 man deep for the Royals. Bishop, nice kick into the breeze, hits it about the 30. Kind of where it's going to stop, rolls forward a couple of yards. Or it's down at the Elmwood 28-yard line. Big series coming up for the Tinora defense. As you guys just said, Rams sucking fumes here the last 3-4 minutes on the defensive side of the ball.
Like I said, just got to regroup here. It came out, Elmwood's going up tempo, which, that's a Elmwood style football, and the Rams are there. They're making some nice plays. They're just not getting the tackles that they need to get. They're not wrapping up and allowing Elmwood running backs and the quarterbacks and receivers to break tackles and get extra yards after the catch.
Wickard in the shotgun formation. Takes a snap, pitches it to Oliver, brings it far side, across the 30, tackled just short of the 35. Mason Oliver, gain of about 4. Going to bring it back a yard. Gain of just 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Saw Mason Oliver get going. Outside of that one long run in the first half, Rams pretty much bottled him up. But here, kind of broken loose. Oliver with the carry again. Breaks free, across the 40, 45. Tackled just short of the 50.
Elmwood offensive line is doing a great job of getting second level. They're getting bodies on those linebackers now, which is Tenora's strong point. We've talked about it all year. But Elmwood's doing a great job of getting up second level there and getting some hands on those guys and slowing them down.
1st and 10 Royals just inside the 50. Wickard with the handoff to Oliver, tries to string it out far side, across the 50, tackled into the Rams bench at the 45-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play.
No, they brought him back with
he stepped out of bounds over there.
Something too is with the Rams defensive line getting gassed. You at the beginning of the game, you're seeing 4 or 5 hats on the ball, and now you're only seeing 1, maybe 2, and you've seen a lot of guys. Hate to say it, but we call it a loaf where they just give up on the play. You still got to fight and try to get to the ball and help make a tackle.
Rams are 1 play away from taking the lead here. I mean, that has to be stressed at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you pick off a pack or run a fumble back, you're in the lead. Wickard in the shotgun gives the ball to Oliver. Oliver straight ahead across
Oliver came out. I'm not sure who that is.
That on the carry was Alex Arnold. Tackled by Grady Gus Weiler. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Royals. 9:24 to go here in the 4th quarter. Rams trail now 21-15.
Absolutely huge stop and a must-needed stop here for the Tinora Rams.
Yeah, we got to get after these guys a little bit. They're just running all over the front line here.
Wickard takes the snap, gives the ball straight ahead. 1st down by just a half a yard. Carry again by Alex Arnold. Arnold gives the Royals a 1st down at the Tinora 39-yard line. Approaching the 9-minute mark. Royals up 21-15 on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Two receivers near side. Wickard. Handoff straight ahead. Breaking free. Heading for the end zone. Alex Arnold from 39 yards out, and that may do it here from Elmwood.
Well, we talked about halftime adjustments. We made 0, it looks like, and Elmwood definitely came in there, looked at the plays, looked at what was going on play-wise, and they've adjusted. And like I said, they're getting bodies to that second level. And I keep watching our front line. When they do blow through there, we're running right by the ball carrier. We're not breaking down after we get through the line of scrimmage and finding the ball carrier. We're just going right straight through and running right by those guys. Javen Gaines did the same thing there. He just kind of ran right by him.
Elmwood going for 2. Wickard takes the snap, fakes the handoff, fires over the middle, knocked away. 2-point conversion is incomplete, intended for Gannon Endicott, who's been huge here in the second half.
Good play by Cole Anders there.
Excellent play. I was going to say, Cole Anders dove in the air and was able to tip that away. That was a nice job there.
8:44 to go in the 4th. Rams now trail 27-15. We'll be back right after this brief timeout.
Getting better together is our goal for you and your family at Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Here, we are focused on getting our patients to achieve long-term wellness just beyond short-term symptom relief. At Fairchild Family Chiropractic, we do this by working closely with you and personalizing each treatment plan. Now open and accepting new patients. Come see Dr. AJ Fairchild at 100 Stadium Drive. Call 419-576-5070 to schedule your appointment or book online at FairchildFamilyChiro.com. Dr. Fairchild, a proud Tinora alum, says go Rams.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Back here at Elmwood, and the Elmwood Royals train has got a full head of momentum here. I'll lead the Rams 27-15.
Nice catch.
Another little short kick.
That's kind of impressive.
Is that Bosselman?
Hunter Bosselman, second team, all GMC.
Saved the Rams probably about 15 extra yards
Yeah.
there.
Fielded that on the hop.
Rams have a lot of work to do, and ever since that 3rd and goal from the 1 has been nothing but Elmwood. They stopped Dallas Dockenhouse. Rams threatening to add to their already 15-7 lead at the time. Had to settle for a 3-pointer, and it's been downhill ever since. Graziani back to pass, fires it out there far side. Passes intercepted. Heck of a play by the Royals defense. Alex Arnold picks off a Graziani pass. Second pass in 2 drives that the Royals have intercepted.
Once again, guys, he's not open. You don't throw that ball. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
That was one that was definitely forced down the field.
Absolutely.
It looks like the Rams are just trying to take shots at the end zone, trying to make something happen when it's not there.
This is one of those things where you see a basketball team that's down by 6, with 5 minutes to go in the game, and all they're doing is jacking 3-pointers.
Yeah, exactly right.
There's plenty of time. We need 2 scores.
That's a good analysis.
We had the ball in great field position there. Just take your time and go down the field and get some points.
Oliver takes the handoff from Wickert across the 20. Falls forward to the 22.
I'm pretty sure Elmwood's not going to go into prevent here. Prevent offense. At least I wouldn't if I was them. I'd stay with what was working.
8:19 to go in the contest. It's 27-15 Elmwood. Like Elmwood scored in the last 5 minutes. Just a bombardment of points. Wickert looking, pump fake under pressure. Now he's going to run. Tucks it across the 25, cuts it up to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Graziani, the only man out there. 30, 25. Finally tackled with a 23. Looks like the Tinora Rams are out there on ice right now.
Can't tackle, Keith. I've never seen the Tinora Rams miss this many tackles. I bet we've got 20 missed tackles in the second half alone.
Yeah, that's something.
Gee whiz.
You're not seeing anyone from the Rams sit down, square up, and perform a tackle. It's all just diving and lunging, and you can't do that against good athletes like Elmwood Royals have.
You're coming downhill 100 mile an hour, and they're just kind of putting their foot in the ground and making a little turn, and Rams are coming up empty-handed.
Wickert with close to a 50-yard run, made something out of nothing. Wickert gives the ball, fakes it to Oliver. Actually, quarterback keeper is hit. Yard loss for Wickert. Hit at the
Rams need to try to fight for that ball and try to pull the ball out here. Try to force a turnover somehow. I know Elmwood's going to be covering it up and doing everything they can to protect it, but you really got to start trying to pull at that ball.
Each team with 3 timeouts left. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 27-15. Elmwood with a 12-point advantage. 2 receivers near side. Oliver, fake to him. Pass out there in the flats. Caught across the 20. Falls forward to the 16-yard line. Mason Mossbarger again. With Micah Oliver missing the entire second half. Really can't tell the Elmwood offense is actually performing better in the second half than they did in the first.
Way better. Way better in the second half.
Arnold takes a handoff, tackled at the Tinora 9-yard line. Combination of Alex Arnold and Mason Oliver just doing all kinds of damage on the ground here in the second half.
Yeah, it's they're just going that up tempo. They just keep moving the ball, and I've said I wouldn't change a thing if I was Elmwood. They're doing great with what they're doing. Just keep moving the ball. Rams are going to have to figure it out.
Handoff, straight ahead. Touchdown, Elmwood. Alex Arnold. 12-yard touchdown run. Elmwood just rolling right now, 33-15.
Yeah, it's wow. Totally different second half is all I can say. You know, I thought the Rams did a good job there coming out in the second half and spending 7 minutes taking the, running the clock down, and unfortunately came away with only 3 points, but man.
One thing that gets me here, guys, is there's been a ton of unanswered points and not a single timeout call to help regroup it all.
Yeah, I agree with you there 100%, AJ. Yeah, I'm not sure. At Tinora one day we had a big hold-up in play because the band was playing when the opposing team had the ball and they were trying to call their plays, and they were making a big deal about the band banging on the drums. But here at Elmwood, we got cowbells and their confetti cannons shooting off, and I'm not real sure, but it's kind of covering this place with confetti.
Midway through the third quarter, the Tinora Rams led 15-7. Roughly 12 minutes later, it's 34-15.
Yeah, Elmwood did a nice job adjusting at halftime offensively, and they basically just put it to Tinora here in the second half.
A little short kick again. Grady Gusweiler on the run. They say he took a fair catch.
It's a penalty. Should be a penalty if you fair catch it and take off running with it.
Well, Gusweiler called apparently for the fair catch.
Well, it looked like he raised his hands up, but
he did.
I'd argue with the referee. I'd say, hey, I was swatting away confetti out of my face.
Certainly enough of that here in the last 12 minutes to last the rest of the year for the Rams.
Yeah, that'll be a penalty, guys. I'm
it looks like what they're probably
90% sure of that. Yeah, you can't fair catch and then run with it.
That's not a penalty you see called very often.
No.
I got to put the time back on the clock, though, too. I mean, that's the other thing.
6:02, well, probably about 6:06. They'll probably add a couple seconds, as Tony said. 34-15 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Elmwood just steamrolling here. As we said, once they stopped Dallas Dockenhouse on that 3rd and 1 from the 1-yard line, it's...
Well, guys, I mean, the other thing is, Keith, you two turnovers here in the second half.
Two interceptions from Graziani.
That doesn't help us at all.
Tight formation for the Rams. Graziani under center gives the ball to Dallas Dockenhouse, and he goes nowhere.
Okay, you're in a playoff game. Pretty sure a dive play when you're down you're down 19 is not the play you need.
Pass to Gusweiler, catches the 40, 45, 50, 45, loses the ball. Gusweiler picks it back up. Gets down to the 43.
If he'd have let that go, I think Rossai picks it and scores.
There was no Elmwood players around.
Rossai was ready to scoop that thing. Nice play there. Nice little inside little wheel route by Gusweiler.
Crestview 31, Patrick Henry 14. That's in the fourth. Antwerp 27, Delphos Jefferson 26.
Ooh.
Columbus Grove 28, Northwestern 22. Graziani fires it over the middle. Picked off to 35 to the 45. Elmwood with their 3rd straight interception. See who comes out of there with it. Alan Sterling, the latest interception.
That was, guys, that was a Tinora Rams special there earlier in the season. Our linebackers did exactly what he did, just kind of sat there, and Graziani never saw him.
Final from Liberty Center, kind of shocking, I guess. I mean, Liberty Center won, they won 41-7. Lima Central Catholic steamrolling Delphus St. John's 48-14. Van Wert and Perkins tied at 15. Tied at 27 now at Antwerp.
Oh my gosh.
Oliver across the 50-40, tackled at the Tinora 32-yard line.
The Rams are just quitting. Logan mentioned it. They're off the air a little bit. We're just kind of like we're not pursuing.
Oliver comes off holding his shoulder or forearm, shoulder. So Mason Oliver checks out.
Looks like he may have dislocated his shoulder there.
Comes over pointing to his shoulder. Alex Arnold takes the handoff for one of the few times in the second half the Rams defense actually stop Alex Arnold. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10, 4:30 to go here in the Rams season. They trail 34-15. Elmwood looks like they're going to advance to play next week.
Yeah, unless something miraculous would happen, but I'm pretty sure this one's in the record books. Just don't know the final score yet.
Wickert gives the ball to Arnold, and he got whacked there.
Geisinger put a lick on him.
Joey Geisinger. A heck of a play there.
I said Joey's been playing hard this half. He's been there. He's been flying in, trying to make tackles. He's just been missing. As Logan mentioned earlier, we're going in, flying. We're not breaking down, making tackles like we were in the first half.
3rd and 10. Ball's at the Tinora 32-yard line for Elmwood. Must have been a missed score on score stream. We'll get back to that here in a second. Straight backdrop. Little screen pass knocked to the ground.
Nice play there by Landon Newsom.
But Defiance was defeated 16-0. Now score stream at the half had Defiance leading 16-0. So Defiance, according to the latest score, lost 16-0.
I wonder which one's right.
So we'll see which one is right later. Again, thanks to everybody from watching. I mean, we appreciate it. I think we had close to 400 viewers at one time tonight. So everybody from Elmwood and Tinora, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that's normally not a watcher from Elmwood. And for your longtime watchers from Tinora, we appreciate you as well. Wickert fires, just flicks it out there. Call it the 15. Flag on the play.
They're going to call, I think they're going to call Elmwood for an interference there because I think he kind of ran a pick.
Yeah. Brennan Heiser with the catch.
It's right in that area where they all kind of collided.
Oh, we have a couple seconds here. We've seen a lot of quarterbacks over the last couple of years, but Hayden Wickert, he probably is probably the best one that we've seen, I would say.
He throws a nice ball, that's for sure.
They did no effort almost, just kind of the flick of the wrist, and it's gone, and perfect spiral, accurate.
I mean, him and Carson Ultimus from Antwerp, by far best two quarterbacks we've seen this season. I mean, there's not even any comparison to those two. But, yeah, Wickert is definitely the real deal, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets some offers to go play college.
Oh, definitely. 4th and 21 on a punt. Wickert with the punt. It's about the 20. Rolls inside the 15. Going to set at the 10-yard line. Touchdown there. Rams are going to have possession with 2:58 to go in the contest, trailing 34-15. Just a swing of one. You can't really say that one play was a make or break, but the Rams had 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line, kind of ran a toss sweep to Dallas Dockenhouse. 4-yard loss on the play. The Rams did get 3 points out of that, but it seems like ever since that play, nothing has gone right for Tinora.
Yeah, I mean, three straight drives, 3 straight interceptions.
And you can't do that against an offense like this.
Yeah.
They can score literally at will, and we've seen it.
Yeah, they literally marched right down the field when they got the ball and scored, and then we throw an interception, and they marched right down the field and scored again.
Elmwood with basically 29 points in under 12 minutes of play. Graziani under pressure is going to tuck in and run across the 10. Tackled. Ball's loose. Elmwood.
He's down. They're calling him down.
They're going to say he's down, so Rams will keep the possession. Gain of 1 will call for Dominic Graziani. Stay tuned. We'll have the Bidlack and Shirts and Investments post-game show after the game. Graziani takes it under pressure, looking, fires deep.
So this pass interference, he got a hold of his jersey.
Carter Gilliam with the intended receiver.
It should have been a pass interference out there in the middle. I'm not sure what the one over here on the sideline is, but gee whiz.
Lex Vasca on the coverage, and as AJ said, it looked like he had a handful of number 8's jersey right there. See what the flag is on the near side, right in front of the Royals bench. Thanks to everybody over here at Elmwood.
Yeah, I figure they're going to get him for defensive holding instead of pass interference, but
nice facility, nice staff. Great venue over here. And a perfect Friday night for week 2 of the playoffs.
do we know the score of the Eastwood game?
I did not have that.
Not sure who they played tonight. I don't remember.
First and 10, Tinora. Graziani tackled way back at the 15, loss of 6 on the play. Flag comes flying in.
Face mask. Tenora's getting break after break here.
That's something too you're going to see is Tinora keeps running empty in the gun and really haven't ran that much all year. And I don't think our offensive line is used to pass protecting like this, especially late in the game.
No, not at all.
You're seeing Graziani run a little bit around there in the pocket.
Yeah, it's a different scheme when you got to block for an empty or a spread offense versus just a dive play. Takes a little more footwork, as you would know better than anybody, Logan.
Yeah, a little bit different pass set out of the spread.
Graziani fires it down the middle. Receiver out there, Gus Weiler.
I'm not sure if they got their feet tangled up, but he started stumbling. I thought he grabbed a hold of him.
Eastwood with a 24-20 lead over Oak Harbor.
24-20, huh? Third quarter?
24-20, fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Yep.
That's the winner of this game would play that game then, right?
The winner of...
Yes.
Do they?
Yes.
We got the trainer out on the field right now.
.202 to go in this contest. It's 34-15.
Look at Eastwood crowd the line here. They're not going to let the Rams receivers release, and they're going to go after Graziani.
Shotgun formation. Graziani fires it out there way over the head of Caden Radzik. Delphus Jefferson took the lead over Antwerp, 34-27.
Maybe that game wasn't a fluke last week.
Wow.
A lot of game left for Ultimus and crew, but...
Is that a fourth quarter score also?
This says third quarter.
Okay.
Crestview 31, PH 22, that's fourth quarter. Here, 3rd and 10, Graziani under center, looking, scrambling again, fires it out there. Little flare pass caught. I think that's Gus Weiler under the pile. It is Grady. The 43-yard line is going to be close to a first down. They say first down.
I'm not even going to measure it.
On the 1:40 to go here, and
I don't know about that, guys.
They're like, we want to get out of here and get something to eat.
Just keep it moving.
Timeout on the field.
Sure
no timeout. I guess
there they go. Now they're
split second official timeout. On the 1:35 here to go, Graziani sends the receivers out. Throws it deep, far sideline. Freddie Gusweiler tried to come back and get it, unable to do so. pass incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Eastwood 42-yard line with 1:29 to go.
Speaking about food, man, the ribeye sandwiches here, a couple of us up here were able to try some out, and those were pretty legit.
Yeah, they said famous ribeye sandwiches, and I wasn't really sure, but it's actually a ribeye. It's actually a piece of steak on a bun.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
I kind of heard people raving about it down when we were in the concessions, and I'm like, might as well try some.
2nd and 10, Rams. Season's winding down. Double pump, Radzik. Pass from Graziani. Gain of about 1 on the play. Tried to come back into the center of the hash marks where he was met. A slew of linebackers for...
We haven't tried to throw the ball to Cole Anders at all in his drives. I'm not sure.
But kind of Cole Anders has been pretty well irrelevant here in the second half, honestly.
Well, we haven't had the ball long enough to make it relevant.
Graziani under pressure, looking, has the ball tipped as he lets it go, flutters harmlessly just outside the big E here at the 50-yard line.
That's something, too, is Elmwood's bringing 5-6 guys, and our offensive line for the Rams is just having one heck of a time holding up.
Yeah, and I don't understand why we can't find a guy open, but, I mean, some of the Rams here have just kind of given up, not firing off the ball, not running deep for routes, or just kind of walking around a little bit. Just as a matter of fact, they're doing it right now, walking onto the field.
On to the last 54 seconds here.
Got to have a little pride, fellas.
34-15. Elmwood on top. Dominic Graziani throws it far side. Grady Gusweiler out there. The ball's knocked away from him on that 4th and 9 conversion. Elmwood's going to take over. Victory formation coming up for the Royals.
Hold on the Rams, which that'll be declined. Well, fellas, it was a ball game there for a little bit.
For 3 quarters and a half.
Yeah, Elmwood's a good team. They got a great crew, and they got a quarterback that's going to throw the ball. And they played Eastwood earlier in the season, correct? And Eastwood beat them by 1 point. We've already saw that with Ayersville and Delphus Jefferson. Delphus Jefferson won the second time around. Same thing happened last year with Liberty Center and Archbold. Liberty Center was able to beat Archbold in the playoffs, and you're kind of seeing the same thing going to develop next weekend with Elmwood and Eastwood.
There's going to be a lot of good games next week, and that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, you move into the tournaments here, and as you go further, the games just get tougher and tougher.
On the last 20 seconds, Wickert takes a snap. Final game for the Rams seniors: Gavin Eckert, Brandon Edwards, Cole Anders, Dallas Dockenhouse, Cole Swinhagen, Jacob Geisinger, Will Newman, Javen Gaines, and Junior Bone. Best of luck to the Elmwood Royals as they advance to round 3 next Friday or Saturday. I think next week they're divided the games between Friday and Saturday. So Royals with a convincing 34-15 win as they shoot cannons and fireworks and confetti everywhere here at Elmwood. Quite the entertainment they got here. This is nice. We'll be back with the post-game show brought to you by Bidlack Insurance and Investments, and we will do that right after this time out.
Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Back here at Elmwood. Welcome to the Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show. Final. Royals with a... People are going to see the final score, 34-15, and think, wow, Rams got blown out. Actually, the Rams had a 15-7 lead midway to late in the third quarter. Game summary, try and go through it, got a little bit of scribbly towards the end.
If you're hearing the banging and popping, they're shooting off
Fireworks here at Elmwood.
Fireworks, not gunshots. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not. Grady Gusweiler with a block punt in the end zone started the scoring off for Tinora, 6:57 to go. Gusweiler blocked a Hayden Wicker kick through the end zone. Rams led 2-0. Came right back on the next drive. Jacob Bishop, 24-yard field goal, 3:46 in the first, put the Rams up 5-0. Biggest play for Elmwood took place in the late first quarter. Mason Oliver got loose for a 43-yard touchdown run. Extra point by Neeson was good. 2:43 to go in the first quarter. Elmwood led Tinora 7-5. No scoring in the second quarter up until the 41-second mark, where Dominic Graziani hit Grady Gusweiler on a perfect throw into the end zone. 13-yard touchdown pass. Extra point by Jacob Bishop was good. Rams took a 12-7 lead into the half. Rams came right back out, drove the ball downfield, ate up clock. Perfect Tinora drive. Had a 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. It's 3rd and 1 from the basically half-yard line. Ran a sweep to Dallas Dockenhouse. A 4-yard loss. Had to settle for a Jacob Bishop 24-yard field goal. Rams led 15-7. And I'm not sure what happened after that, but there was just a slew of Elmwood blue everywhere. Endicott with a 9-yard touchdown run. Extra point, 2-point conversion was no good. The Rams still led 15-13. 2:42 to go in the third quarter. Wickert with a 8-yard quarterback touchdown scamper. Extra point was good. They went for 2 and converted it. It was 21-15. Endicott with a 2-point conversion there. Arnold got going. 39-yard touchdown run put them up 27-15. 8:44 to go in the fourth quarter. And Arnold finished it off with a 33-yard touchdown run just under 2 minutes later. 6:36 to go in the fourth, and Elmwood, the extra point, led 34-15, and that's what it wound up. As we said, guys, story of two halves, if we've ever seen one.
Yeah, if you had to sum it up, and I think Tony and I were talking, it just goes to show still a little bit of inexperience on the Tinora Ram staff compared to a very veteran group of coaches over at Elmwood. Elmwood came out in that second half. They made adjustments. They went the high tempo, and I mean, that was basically the story. You know, Tinora was held to a field goal on the opening drive, and Elmwood's offense put the foot on their gas, and just Tinora Ram defense could not stop them. You know, they were gassed for most of the second half. They just didn't have an answer, and we struggled to make tackles, and that's a big thing, too. You play against quality players like Hayden Wickard, the quarterback, and Oliver, and Arnold, and the list goes on and on. Mossbarger. They're going to make you pay for it, and they really did the second half. So, I mean, Tinora played tough in that first half, and it's like the second half they got down and almost kind of gave up, and it was tough to see because you know what Tinora is capable of, and they just couldn't. They didn't have an answer in the second half.
First half stats, you say you hate to see it, but Rams held Elmwood to just under 170 total yards, and it felt like there in the late third quarter that they probably had 170 yards in less than 5 minutes. Yeah, you could see a well-oiled offensive machine over here for the Royals.
Yeah, it took off. They had, the Rams went down. We talked about the 7-minute drive. They did exactly what they needed to do, but boy, the Elmwood answered immediately, come right back down the field and scored in less than 3 minutes, put the ball right back in the end zone, and and then like Logan was kind of saying, it's then the Rams got the ball, they come down and the interception, and Elmwood took that, marched right back down the field, has scored twice right there before the end of the third quarter actually, and it's like the Rams, just like the wind just went out of their sails and never could regroup. And then we threw another interception, and Elmwood took that one down there and scored as well. So, with 3 interceptions, losing the turnover battle, that's huge in the game. But I think the Rams got away from what was working a little bit in the first half, and throwing some of those shorter passes, the high percentage passes, let Graziani throw some stuff underneath, let the receivers work after the catch. We started trying to throw the long ball, which you got to do once in a while, but seemed like in the second half there, that's all we were trying to throw, and I think we forced a couple of those, and unfortunately, Elmwood, you do that against a good Elmwood team, they're gonna stick it to you for that, and that's what any good team, you want them, you got to make them pay for turnovers, and Elmwood did a great job there and made the Rams pay for those mistakes, and Elmwood's got a good team though. Like Logan was saying, good athletes. Just it's just one of those games where mistakes. So.
Yeah, this is one of the first times Tinora has seen a multi-dimensional offense like this that's so many threats that are so good. So, to come out here and hold them to that many yards in the first half was pretty impressive. We were all kind of up here like, okay, this is going really well. But, they made some crucial changes at halftime that just tore the Rams apart. And it's sad to see, but, like Logan said, you got a veteran coaching staff out here for Elmwood, a battle-tested crew that knows how to make those changes, and it shows.
Well, and we talked about it in the podcast Tuesday night as we did that. And, I selected the Rams to win. And one of the statements I made is that we got to get pressure on the quarterback, make him move, make him run around. And that is the one thing Tinora Rams did not do tonight. I don't know that we did it at all. Maybe once or twice it actually got pressure on him and made him run. But we did not get any pressure on the quarterback, and that's, in my opinion, is the name of the game right there. If we can get to the quarterback and make him scramble, make him run, and get his feet moving, make him throw on the run a lot, maybe it's a different ball game. But
as we approach the grand finale here,
leftover fireworks apparently supplied to Elmwood High School tonight.
This would rival defiance.
Oh, my word.
Whoever put that together, hey, nice job.
Yes, indeed. Holy smokes. But, yeah, best of luck to Elmwood. You guys summed up everything perfectly. Again, Rams fall here tonight, 34-15. Rams finish 8-4, and Elmwood moves on. They are 11-1, and will play next Friday or Saturday. We'll see who they play. Gary Brown, our friend from Ayersville, actually sent me an update of the Antwerp game. He said, I assume he's listening on the radio, Delphus Jefferson with a 34-27 lead, 3:50 to go. Delphus Jefferson fumbled the ball. Antwerp has the ball out of timeouts.
Oh, geez. Ooh,
so wow. Antwerp's trailing, no timeouts, and they trail by 7 at home.
Did we ever find out what actually happened in the Defiance score?
Defiance lost from Garrett sent a text. Defiance lost 16-0. So that's Garrett Mansfield from the Bull.
Well, guys, I'm gonna. It's been a fun year, man. It's been an interesting year.
Yes, right.
To say the least. But the Rams had a great season, and I think all of us standing here are a little bit kind of shaken. When we at the beginning of the year thought, well, we're not sure how it's going to go, and then all of a sudden, the Rams started taking off, and next thing you know, they're competing for a conference title, which I don't think anybody really thought they we're going to be the contender. And,
that's something I was going to say too. Is I think they've exceeded expectations this year. So
and everything that happened midway through the year, and the Rams made it to the second round of the playoffs. Actually had a 15-7 lead midway to late here in the third quarter, and before the bottom fell out.
Yeah,
but I mean looking very impressive actually most of this game. So
great year, fun being with you guys, and look forward to doing it again next year, man.
Yep.
Hopefully we can keep doing bigger and better. It seems like each year we keep adding a couple things and improving the broadcast. So who knows? Maybe we'll have a couple surprises next season.
Yeah, thanks to all you guys for tuning in tonight. And again, thanks to the Rams seniors, Gavin Eckert, Brandon Edwards, Cole Anders. It's a shame that Brandon couldn't play the last couple of weeks. Who knows what would have happened? I mean, difference maker, obviously, but Dallas Dockenhouse, Cole Swinhagen, Jacob Geisinger, Taryn Ward, Will Newman, Javen Gaines, and Junior Bone. Thanks for everything you've done for the Tinora football program in your years of service. And you guys, it was fun. We had a great time this year. So still got a podcast to do next week. So guys out there, make sure you tune in to Northwest Ohio Sports Podcast, usually released on Thursday morning. Logan does a fantastic job of that. Check out all of our past podcasts, and we have some good interviews over the past couple of weeks. Coach Leeser, Coach Inselman, Coach Hale. I mean, fantastic interviews. So everybody out there, go back and check those out. So again, thank you guys, and we'll thank all of our fantastic sponsors. Couldn't be possible without all these guys. BSN Sports, Weber Bookkeeping, Maumee Valley Title Agency, Clubhouse Pizza and Nay, Dr. AJ at Fairchild Family Chiropractic Center, Optimal Performance and Fitness, thank you, Jake Rubio, Drop Zone Pizzeria, Higbee Embroidery, Signs Excavating, Firestone Tavern, Oklahoma Tavern, Northwest Ohio Sports, Bat and Stevens Body Shop, Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters, Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, Wooden Indian Pawn Shop, Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, and Wiener, Hill, Yoder, and Stanley Attorneys at Law. Thanks you guys again for everything that you have done here. Keith Brown, Dr. Fairchild, Dr. Logan Bailey, and you couldn't do without you guys here and Coach Fairchild. So we had a great year. Again, Rams fall, and we appreciate everybody from watching and tuning in. Well, basketball in a couple of weeks. I mean, girls basketball is right around the corner. I think probably a week from tonight. So, again, best of luck to Elmwood the rest of the way. Fantastic staff over here. Kevin does a fantastic job over here, the AD. So, appreciate everybody tonight, and everybody drive home safe that's still listening here. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next time when we bring you more Rams action. And follow us online at TinoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.